When it comes to holiday gifting for guys, it's not always so easy. But thanks to Mack Weldon, it's super simple to find something great no matter which guy you're shopping for. Whether it's Mack Weldon's warm knit tops, undershirts, or Sunday lounge pants, Mack Weldon has men's basics that are guaranteed to keep everyone on your list comfortable. Mack Weldon is the perfect mixture of comfort and style, and the ease of shopping makes it the perfect holiday gift. Mack Weldon promises comfort and consistent fit, from socks, shirts, and hoodies to underwear, polos, and active shorts. Mack Weldon's wide range of customized fabrics can keep up with you no matter what your day looks like, whether you're working out, going to work, or on a date. And with Weldon Blue, Mack Weldon's totally free loyalty program, you'll get free shipping for life. If you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep them and they'll still refund you, no questions asked. Win the gift-giving season and get 20% off your first order. Visit MackWeldon.com/peasants and enter promo code PEASANTS. That's PEASANTS. That's MackWeldon.com/peasants, promo code PEASANTS for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true.
Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the Drunken Peasants podcast, episode 814. We've got one doozy, one humdinger of a show for you. I don't even know what that word means, really, but
I like old-timey words to describe things.
I think it's
I'm
great.
excited.
Yeah, it's a humdinger of a show. So we've got Scott back with us again, and we've got Lord Magicus, and then that blue rectangle on the screen is Josh. There he is. We've had him on before.
Again.
He lives.
Yes. So, yeah.
There is a loud washing machine going on, and I can't do anything about it.
It's okay. We can't really hear it because I have noise reduction on for all of the Skype channels, so it's cool.
I want to shout out Josh come to us live from apparently a boiler room.
Or like solitary confinement. Like, what did you do? Did you just stab someone in the yard and they threw you in there?
Yeah, I'm lucky to even have internet. I had to get it from the neo-Nazi gang. They had to smuggle in a cell phone.
Okay. Anyway, I want to remind everyone that you want to get your pledges in for Patreon before this coming Friday. I will be updating the opening and ending cards at the beginning and end of the show. If you want your names on there, you want to get your pledge in $15 or above for the ending credits, $50 or above for the beginning credits. You'll want to get that pledge in now. Some were declined. Some people may have forgot. So here's your reminder that that needs to happen to end up in that. Also, color BENPAI figure. There's a color BENPAI figure. Supplies are limited. There's a link in the description if you want to pick one up. Yeah, there's that. And we'll cover some other shilling stuff later. I'll just say for now, please like the stream, subscribe, and we're going to go ahead and move into...
I just saw someone post the color BENPAI figure on Twitter, and they love it. They say it's even considerably higher quality than the previous, and they were very impressed.
It might have been me, because I did that.
It might have been you.
Yeah.
In fact.
It is really good. I did get it, and yeah, it's way more solid. It has like way less little bumps and stuff on it, so I enjoyed it a lot. It was worth it. Go get it.
Yeah. All right. So let's.
What orifices are
when
we allowed
inserted.
to encourage fans? Oh, what orifices are we allowed to encourage fans to stick the figures in? Like, I know, obviously, the
Waist up. Gotta go waist up.
I encourage the fans to put them in their heart.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
So now Hunter Biden, he's getting investigated for criminal activity. So let's see what this is all about. I picked a Fox News video to talk about this one too. So this should be interesting.
That's the correct source.
I want to turn to the Hunter Biden situation, and we're just getting more breaking news, and it's happening just before this.
I like how they're talking about the laptop. Probe looks at Hunter Biden's laptop. What's on there?
Show started, telling our own.
The guy on the top left looks like an action figure.
Yeah, I mean, he's the anchor man. He has to look like that. He has to have like the square head,
like an anchor,
the jaw, the like very manly. Like he's almost like he almost even though he's a real person, he almost looks like a drawing of Clark Kent.
Yeah, he's fixing to bust out of that suit.
Yeah.
I like how the other three people, like, their backgrounds are all super different from each other. Like, one of them looks like he's in a hospital waiting room.
And that two sources familiar with the investigation
At least he's
tell
not in a
Fox News
boiler
the
room.
investigation being run out of the U.S. Attorney's Office in Delaware into Hunter Biden's, quote, tax affairs includes looking at that laptop purportedly belonging to Hunter Biden. Fox News first reported in October that the FBI subpoenaed a laptop and hard drive reportedly belonging to Hunter Biden in connection with a money laundering investigation in late 2019. One document obtained by Fox was a subpoena sent to the owner of the laptop repair shop to testify before U.S. District Court December 9th, 2019. Goes on to say, we first reported that the FBI was in possession of that laptop. So we're not only seeing here, Jason, tax investigation, a grand jury tied to a target subject of Hunter Biden, but also now that the laptop is part of this. And
so how much do you think this actually matters in the grand scheme of things?
Oh,
none? Not at all. So Hunter Biden is like part of the group of people that is above the law in this country. Sorry.
Oh, I mean, even if he got convicted, wouldn't he get a pardon coming up here? I guarantee you he would, right?
Oh yeah, but like it won't ever get that far.
Yeah, do you think this will be dropped the second Biden's in as president?
Well, it
They'll
can't
just
be.
let it go.
It can't be dropped unless he actually gets charged. Or actually, I think there might have to be a conviction for a pardon. So he would first have to be charged and convicted, and then he could be pardoned. So
I do not see it going that far.
It's gonna all just. If it did go that far, it would all play out publicly in court. So all the dirty laundry would be aired publicly, and then, if he got some kind of sentence, then I would say it would make sense that Joe Biden would probably, because it's not like a murder or like an actual violent crime. So usually
it's white collar shit.
Yeah, white collar crime normally I would say would get a pardon being the child of the president. So
and it's immaterial if he actually did anything wrong or not, because again, he's above the law. He's rich, so like
I would say
you don't have to face consequences.
I would say it matters. I would say that pisses me off that if I I'd be doing a hard time if I did this.
Oh no, of course, yeah. But I'm just confused, and what you said is right. I'm just confused that it happened in the first place, because he should be so above the law. Like, his dad was vice president for 8 years. He is going to be president for at least the next 4 years.
And he was a senator
come up in the first place. You should be and a senator for 100 years before that. Like, he should be so powerful that no one should ever hear of this. Like, how do they fuck up so bad that we're even hearing about it?
Good question.
Billy, you're a rap fan. What do you think of the song "Sly Fox" by Nas? That's like the one song that you know that song?
No.
Oh, it's about Fox News.
Oh,
Nas made a whole song
sounds
about
good.
Fox News, and every time I watch Fox News on here, it reminds me of that song.
And that it
Sounds good. I
was
should
now
listen to it sometime.
overt, not just
Yeah,
a covert part of the
show it.
FBI
It's pretty cool.
investigation.
Right, and of course, there were a lot of news organizations that didn't want to look at any of this prior to the election. They thought it might help Donald Trump in the election if they did that, so they avoided the story. And I can understand Trump supporters looking at this and being infuriated by it.
I'm just wondering if they can find a link between Biden and Hunter Biden's dealings that may have been illegal. That would be interesting, but I still don't think
That'd be
anything-
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they will. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but this guy sounds like every black guy's impression of a white guy.
Well, I just gotta say.
Yeah. I like
There's
extra
this
mayo
plant
on my
behind me.
chicken sandwich. But don't make
Mayonnaise.
it too spicy.
Well, he's got like the most white guy background too, because it's just like
It's
a
very
blank
good.
wall with a fake
Yeah.
tree that just looks ridiculously sad.
With a lighting that appears to be coming from the floor, which is interesting.
There's something
I wonder
there.
if these tax investigation charges are like a strategical thing. They invest him for tax evasion or whatever, the tax investigation, and we kind of forget about all the other weird shit that came out about him, like all the weird porn and crack smoking
Yeah.
and stuff. And we're like,
There
oh,
is
wow.
porn and crack smoking.
Yeah.
I would have to say, the crack smoking obviously can be proven. The porn, I don't know if that can be proven.
The porn is him.
Oh, is he in it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, but here, this shit's actually illegal. He could do, like a normal person would do hard time for the stuff they're investigating him for. Doing porn and smoking crack, you'd what? How much time would you do for that, compared to this kind of shit?
Yeah, he's not going to do any time, but this might be to take our eyes and ears off of that weirdo shit. Because this, like you said, this is blue collar. This is more acceptable, honestly.
Yeah, this is definitely the least embarrassing crime.
With regard to Hunter's business dealings in the Ukraine or in China, we don't know yet, but we do know that there's a very clear double standard here when it comes to.
If someone was like, "Oh, you're being federally investigated for tax evasion," it's like a criminal investigation. All you got to do is smoke this crack in front of us and plead guilty to that, and we'll drop the other charges. I would do it like right in front of them.
Wait, is that what happened to Marion Barry?
Yeah, just one crack, like
Because the penalty
easy.
for getting caught smoking crack is like way lighter than what he's gonna get in trouble. Well, like a normal person would get in trouble for.
Sure.
This type of hypothetical sounds like something Billy would say.
Yeah, it's rubbing off on me all this time.
My work here is done.
Matters depending on which
Your work never started.
party you're a member of when it comes to the press's attention. So we don't know if it would have affected the election, but I can understand why a lot of Trump supporters right now are furious that this is only being looked into at this point.
Jonathan, quickly, we saw in the Durham
nerd.
case that the Attorney General putting a special prosecutor label to protect perhaps what's going to continue in that investigation. This one, potentially he could do the same thing as you're getting ready for January 20th.
Well, this will be the first test of what Joe Biden has.
The anchorman almost looks like he does almost look like a character from like Archie's or something.
Watch for this, because the guy in the upper right corner was like blinking ridiculously like quickly for some reason.
Does this pink
Really
tie
weird.
guy, does he have a speech impediment here, or was I just hearing it wrong right off the bat?
He has an accent.
Said he will do with his Justice Department. Joe Biden has
speech impediment.
pledged that he will keep his Justice Department at arm's length, that he will not intervene. Well, it doesn't get much more of an ultimate test than your own son being investigated by federal law enforcement for business dealings with China and tax affairs. So how Joe Biden handles that investigation will be a really crucial test of how he's going to operate with his Justice Department.
I mean, just let the Justice Department do their thing, and then if you really give a shit about him going to prison, then just pardon him. You're not going to run again in 4 years anyway, right? You're going to pass the torch on to Kamala.
Pass the crack torch?
Yeah.
How old will Biden be in 8 years?
In his 80s. He's already 77.
83?
Is
he 77?
He'll be 85.
He's
That's old.
Yeah, he just had a birthday in November. So he is
Happy birthday, Joe.
He's 78 right now. He was born on November 20th.
So he would finish out his second term at 86.
By far the oldest president ever, if that happens.
The first president to be 86 from the White House.
Hey. Actually, I think that was Andrew Johnson.
Yeah, the first one to Andrew Johnson, the one that was impeached and removed from office.
He was 86 years old when he left the White House?
Yes, Bill.
I didn't know that.
Hey, I got this new ball player. He's going to play first base. His name's who? What?
What's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, what's on second?
I don't know.
He came up from the other league.
Oh!
A league of their own.
Part of the routine, but I like it.
With Gina Davis. Wouldn't that be fucked up?
Oh, a league of their own.
Wouldn't that be fucked up if they redid that?
Let's make Who's on First racist. I
Yeah,
guess it's like
please
racist
don't.
towards
Please
Asian
don't.
because of who?
Slide and Dr. Monta, you can read.
I watched this today. It's hilarious because most of the people on this FDA panel are all like elderly doctors, and they did not know they're using Adobe Meeting. I'm not familiar with this app, but they were able to vote and everything. But there were a whole bunch of times where it was their turn to speak and they were on mute and they didn't know it, and they were like talking and talking and talking, and they're like, "Oh, Marilyn, you're on mute. We can't hear you," and they're just like talking and talking and talking away. It's hilarious.
Fuck uses Adobe Meeting. Hey, you know what Adobe's great at? Meeting software. That's where they specialize.
I've known about Adobe Meeting for ages. It's been like 5 whole seconds. I mean, that's like an eternity.
Of scientific evidence available. Do the benefits of the Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine outweigh its risks for use in individuals?
So basically, this was an FDA panel that got to make the recommendation, and then the FDA as a whole.
Is that the Fat Dick Association?
Yes, it is. And then the organization as a whole should approve it based on the recommendation, and then I guess by Monday they said the first people will start getting vaccinated. But I guess you guys, I think they already have it in Canada, right? Are people already getting vaccinated there?
We've approved it.
Are people getting it already?
I don't know if anyone has received it yet, but it's good to go and being rolled out.
This is the one that takes or you need like the really cold freezers for it, right?
Yes.
That's what they said, yeah.
It takes 2 doses too.
Because I think there's 2 of them, and one doesn't need the super cold freezer, but I think one.
The other one is from Moderna, and Pfizer's the one with the super cold freezer. But I heard things that Pfizer was getting around that. I don't know. It's interesting that Pfizer got the deal. Do you think Pfizer was ever not going to get the deal?
I mean, Pfizer is a pretty big company.
I think their clinical
one, it'd be them.
I think their clinical trials went better and went on longer, and had a larger segment of the population involved in it.
That's good.
I don't know. The worst I've heard so far is allergic reactions. There's been like a couple allergic reactions. But
you get that with like everything, though.
Well, yeah, you get that with any vaccine.
Throw them in the garbage. You got to start fresh. No allergies allowed.
Yeah, no. All the other side effects I've read are the same, like that I've had with any vaccine, like even like a tetanus shot, or anything like that. I get.
I think what I'm gonna do when I get the vaccination is, if I get the vaccination, we'll see how things go. But I think for like the next few months, I'm going to make a real concerted effort to hide my autism, and then I'm going to get the vaccine, and then I'm just going to let it rip, and then blame them for getting autism and sue them for $100.
$100?
This is a pretty
Scott,
brilliant plan.
I don't appreciate you appropriating my diagnosis.
my pleasure.
I think as long as they don't see the years of video you've already done, you're probably in the clear.
I just want to point out how appropriate your diagnosis actually was, Josh. You are sitting in a boiler room next to a dryer that is clanking over and over again, interrupting the show to ask me if I've listened to Nas. Your inappropriation of autism.
Did you know that Obama listened to Nas? I saw like a news article
Oh
where they
my
asked
God.
him. They asked him what he listens to, and like he listed all these different rappers, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I listen to Nas too." It was great.
All right.
That's great.
Let's hear what they say.
16 years of age and older.
This was the only kind of point of contention. They were trying to figure out should like 16 and 17-year-olds take it. And there was a few people in disagreement, but overall they voted in favor
Your vote
for it.
possibilities are yes or no. And if you want to abstain, you just don't vote. Is that it? Because I thought there was an
Listen to him
abstention.
trying to understand. What?
I literally see 4 options there.
I can see abstain on the screen. It's the third option.
Yeah, abstain would be one of the votes. A vote for yes, a vote for no, or a vote to abstain. The no vote option is saying that you didn't choose to partake.
No. Yeah.
So you'd have to choose to abstain for your abstained account.
Yeah.
Possibility.
There's an abstain selection. The no vote just shows your name if you haven't made a selection.
Okay. So we have 2 minutes to vote.
Yes, go ahead and
I'll
please
play
cast your vote.
I know this is better than Jeopardy music. You play the yakety sack. That's what this is gonna be.
That works too.
He set up a straw poll. Everyone vote now.
This is painful. This makes my boomer ass look like a genius.
I do like watching people older than me be bad at things.
How
do we return the vote to you?
Tell.
How do we? He's like, how do we return the vote to you? How do we do that? And she's like, you just click it.
See what we voted.
Yes, once you select the radio button, I can see the votes.
Yep. They need someone under 55 to step in here. That's why this woman's there.
Not Sammy Hagar, because he can't drive 55.
See, this is funny until you realize that people like this are the people who make the laws that govern our technology.
Oh, the rules.
These are the type of people that are sitting on the other side of Mark Zuckerberg when we see him at fucking government meetings.
Older than
Mark,
this usually.
Tell me when the robots are going to be able to make toast.
These are the people that still think video games cause violence.
We have 1 minute remaining.
That's the one thing you're right on. Because I played GTA and then killed my parents. You've figured that one out.
I've killed so many lines in Tetris, like it was just a bloodbath.
I don't know what to say. I'm disgusted right now.
They're still doing it. They're still trying. She gave them 2 minutes. She's like, you got 2 minutes to vote on this.
You got 2 minutes, motherfuckers. Yes, no, or abstain.
She's like 30 seconds. Going once.
Oh my God.
I love this.
There should be like a little meter in the corner that just shows like how internally close she is to just like taking her own life because this is that bad.
Yeah.
This is so basic. Why do these people control?
From fine
Okay,
to
at this time, the 2 minutes is up, so if we could please close the vote and broadcast the results. And I will read the votes aloud for the record. Dr. Moore voted yes. Dr. Cohn voted yes. Dr. Gans voted yes. Dr. Perlman voted yes.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Carilla voted no. Dr. Rubin voted yes.
I
Dr.
love
Levy-
Reubens. They're delicious.
They are good.
Sauerkraut
He
fan.
voted.
Not
Yeah,
a sauerkraut
and,
fan.
See, neither am I, but I like it on the Reuben for some reason.
I love sauerkraut. I'll eat that shit straight. Kimchi too.
I'll do a sauerkrautless Reuben any day. I love the rest of the ingredients, but
Yeah.
A sauerkrautless Reuben might as well be a fucking Lunchable. What are you, a child?
I mean, I like Lunchables too.
It
We're
is
gonna
kind
have
of
a
like boneless wings. Like, I hate to break it to you, but those aren't wings.
Fine,
I like my Reubens with the crust cut off.
Fuck you.
Boneless wings are just like grown-up chicken nuggets. That's all.
In New Mexico, they had the New Mexico Reuben. It was a Reuben, but they also had like big slab of roasted green chili on top of the sauerkraut. It's great.
Green chili?
That at least offset the sauerkraut. Again,
It's-
but you should still get the sauerkraut out of it.
It's so good.
The Beach Boys like them because they had that song about a Reuben, Jamaica. Ooh, I want
A
to take
Reuben, Jamaica. Billy, do you still have your XRPs?
Yeah.
Do you have them through so depending on which exchange you have them on, there's going to be this thing called an airdrop tomorrow, because basically this new crypto coin is coming out soon, and they're giving on certain wallets, on certain coin wallets, they're giving you a grant that matches of this new coin that matches how much XRP you have. So if you have 10,000 XRP, they give you 10,000 of this new coin.
I wonder what wallet it has to be on. I use crypto.com.
I don't know. It's
All right, to all the viewers out there, don't listen to these losers. Invest in Dogecoin.
Is that still a thing? I would be very happy if that was still a thing.
It is a thing, yeah. It's worth what, 6 cents a coin right now, I think.
All right. Because that
6 cents a coin?
that was years ago that came out. The fact that it still exists, regardless of its value, is impressive.
Well, all the coins kind of exist, right? None of them have just disappeared. They just have minimal value. A buddy of mine made like millions off of Dogecoin.
Really? Just in at the right time, out at the right time?
Oh, I just saw it and I didn't know it was a real thing.
Okay, but yeah, they have they bought they got a ton of them when they were like a fraction of a cent, and then it went up to a bunch of like cents, and then boom.
We need to find a way to make a coin that's based on internet memes, and like based on how often a meme is shared, like that increases or decreases the value of the coin.
The idea behind Dogecoin was meme based 100%. Like that's what drove the coin's value, was that it became memeable because it was connected to the Doge.
Yeah, because the thing was a meme in the first place. So yeah.
Yeah.
There needs to be a coin called the cringe coin, and every time someone on this show does something cringy, the rates go up.
We'd all be millionaires.
Right now we would be.
We would have just tripled all of the money on the entire planet within like a month.
Egghead would just put it all on black. And then lose. Ah!
I'd put it all at Chinese.
Yes. Let's get out of fiat.
Here's another thing that I've got here. I don't even know if this is a big issue, but this is from Fox News again. They're like, this is leaked audio showing Biden criticizing the defund police movement. But as far as I know, Obama and Biden and all them never fully agreed with the defund police thing.
Biden, the day after everything...
Didn't Biden say, if anything, we should give them more or something?
100%. The day after the defund the police started blowing up with the marches and everything. We don't need to defund the police. If anything, we should give them more money. Exactly what he said.
So here's Fox News trying to act like this is a big scandal that Biden doesn't agree with it.
So breaking just in the last hour, newly leaked audio posted by The Intercept. President-elect Joe Biden saying that Republicans used the defund police movement to, quote, beat the living hell out of Democrats. Peter Ducey picks up the reporting live in Wilmington, Delaware. Peter.
And it was a listening session on Tuesday, Bill, that this audio has now leaked out from, but the listening that Joe Biden was doing also came with a warning from Joe Biden for these prominent civil rights leaders that Republicans beat the hell out of Democrats at the ballot box when the talk turns to defunding the police.
They've already labeled us as being defund the police.
It's a really bad slogan. I find a lot of the slogans and like name choices on the far left are they're easily manipulated and twisted into something that they don't actually mean.
Almost wonder if they coined them themselves or if it was opposed opposition that coined them.
That does sort of happen sometimes. I don't know if that happened in this case, but often like the phrase that gets stuck to the thing is sometimes from the opposition.
Malice and stupidity.
I'm not going to assume that
similar
unless I have a
sometimes.
reason to believe it.
I've
Bill is going to assume it based on nothing, which is fine. That's his MO.
Because I have no reason to believe anything, so assumption is all I have.
Don't you know that when you make assumptions, you make an ass out of you and mption?
Only yourself.
We put forward in terms of the organizational structure to change policing, which I promise you.
Hey, we're
will
playing the
occur.
video right now.
Promise you. Just think to yourself and give me advice whether we should do that before January 5th, because that's how they beat the living hell out of us across the country, saying that we're talking about defunding the police. We're not. We're talking about holding them accountable.
And January 5th is the day of the Georgia runoff, so Biden is obviously concerned about messaging Republicans talking about Democrats defunding the police and the impact that that could have on their chances there. I reached out to the transition team about this leaked audio and what they make of it. An official tells me this: President-elect Biden is the same person behind closed doors that he is in public. Honest, direct, and realistic.
Yeah, so Biden already showed these views, so I don't understand why they think this is some big scoop that they got here. You know what though? They cut a lot of the funding for the police in Seattle, and one of the things that they got rid of was the team that they have that helps all the homeless people, find shelters and places to live. They just totally got rid of that.
But aren't they?
Oh, good. That was the issue.
Aren't they putting it into like private programs that aren't police based, like more social programs? That's where the money's being redistributed, right?
I don't
so
know.
The
I haven't
police aren't
seen
gonna be in charge of
anything.
that anymore.
I was watching the news, and it's they're talking about it was like a story about how more homeless women get targeted, and now that there's no they call it the navigation team watching over these homeless encampments. It's happening more often now. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not sure we need to see the numbers on that and where the money
I don't
went
know,
afterwards.
and I'm not really sure if that needs to be. I don't know. I don't know if that should be privatized necessarily.
In our nation, and the day he
Well,
has sworn
I think
it,
if
as he
you have
made clear
social
throughout the
workers that
campaign.
handle it over police, there are people that are more trained for it. It's better that way. And now that I'm actually in the political sphere, I need to know these things. So we have to keep our eye on exactly what goes.
Can we go back to the first part of that sentence?
Now
What's
that I'm
going on?
actually in the political sphere, we need
that
to know
part.
these
Please elaborate.
Well, I'm going to be running for mayor of Seattle. So
Okay.
I need to get all these points of contention out so I know exactly where to attack, where to hit, so I can have all the answers for all the problems. All the problems.
Got
In
the
the
perfect slogan. Is your refrigerator running? Yes, he is.
Yes,
Goddamn right he is. Goddamn right he is. I remember back in the 80s they had trickle-down economics, and we saw how well that worked, right? We're at a point right now where we need pinata economics.
You smash it and everyone gets it? That's pretty good, actually.
Smash the big piggy, everybody get the candy. It's time.
Are you going to get another stump speech here from our mayoral candidate?
Not today. Not today. Just know we're working on it, guys.
What party? Are you independent? Are you Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, Green, Reform, Whig, Bull Moose?
I don't know if there's a pizza party yet, but I'm looking.
It's at that pizza place in DC. So
yeah,
I guess you are game.
I
guess you are
probably
game
get
for
checked
that.
out. It's pretty cool.
You'll probably get some good funding over there.
Yeah, there's a meeting in the basement, I heard.
Oh, by the way, I just thought of something that I've been meaning to do, and a Our buddy Ryby Jenkins actually gave us her affiliate link a long time ago. Dude, you're so distracting. Stop. Gave us an affiliate link a long time ago when we got free stocks just for signing up for it, and now the stocks are worth like way more than they were when we first got them. And I put my affiliate link down in the description below. So yeah, if you want to click on that and sign up, we did the same thing, right? Right, Young Bill Fridge?
Yeah. How much is yours worth?
A lot more. I mean, I've paid into it a little bit too, so I don't know how much the original ended up being worth, but it was.
I haven't touched mine.
It was when the market fell. It was when so like basically you use my link, you create an account, you got to link like a bank account to it for it to be a real account, and then I get a free stock and you get a free stock. It's how it works.
I never touched mine. It was like $3 when I got it.
It was $3.
It was $3. Now it's up to $27.35.
That's 9 times your investment.
Yeah, if I would have put $100 into it, then I'd have $1,000 sitting here.
It's an 800% increase.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. So
pretty good.
You don't have to actually buy anything. You can literally just download the app and get a free stock. You can sell it right away too if you want. But I just get a free one too, just because you did it. So it's up to you.
Wait.
Doing that now, especially at this time where like the market keeps going up and up, I keep brainstorming of other ways people can support for free without actually having to put money in. That is one way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's for the app Robinhood. You can buy all sorts of things from it. Like you can buy stocks and crypto and all sorts of stuff.
Women.
Fuck you, dude.
It's Robinhood. We're gonna need everybody on the show from here on out to stop
Tommy
making
from the
jokes.
Bronx, dude. How is it a Ponzi scheme if you don't have to put money into it? So Ponzi schemes are free now?
That's a bad Ponzi scheme.
I know.
It's a free
it's like
Ponzi
by
scheme.
definition isn't a Ponzi scheme.
To be fair, though, Ponzi was into investing.
Yes, he was. That part's true.
He did have a few schemes revolved around investing. So this could be one of his lesser-known schemes.
Stocks are one of like the few things that their value is based on people's belief in them and not necessarily anything else. So, yeah, like you could give away stocks to make people believe in it and actually increase in value.
It's faith-based.
When I first signed up, I was given Halliburton and then for some reason Vonage.
Sick.
You remember Vonage? Like they were like a voice over IP phone company.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, why do I know that word?
Yeah. I got stocks in both of those. Though they were both just given to me.
I hear Kmart and Radio Shack are going up in the market right now.
Kmart? I thought Kmart was going out of business.
I think
that was my joke.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that was a joke. Sorry.
Radio Shack's been gone from Canada for like 12 years.
Yeah, there was a Radio Shack when I first moved here, and now it's gone. So, yeah, Ryby Jenkins has stocktism, so listen to her. Let's listen to a little
supporting.
More. Or no, fuck this. Let's move on to the next thing. Oh,
actually, fuck this.
Benjamin Netanyahu. Benjamin Netanyahu loves Trump. He's going to thank Trump for the historic peace of the New Morocco Agreement, which I'm not even really aware of yet. So we'll see what it is.
I've always believed that this historic day would come. I've always worked for it. I want to first thank President Trump for his extraordinary efforts to expand peace, to bring peace to Israel and the peoples of the Middle East. President Trump.
I was kind of surprised at first when I found out that like Netanyahu was such a Trump simp.
Yeah, I'm super surprised that the leader of a fascist ethnocracy thanked Trump for something. I could never see that coming.
The people of Israel.
Is this so?
What about Nas?
What about
Nas, guys?
Is this the deal that like Jared Kushner was working on?
Yeah, he helped. He's a helper.
He's a helper.
I know a lot of people in Israel who love.
Hey, you know,
Trump. He's beloved over there.
Nas made a song called "War Is Necessary." It's in the game Grand Theft Auto 4.
Nice.
You should play
I
it.
tapped out after San Andreas.
Oh man, you're missing
All
out.
right, so yeah, I'm sorry. We can't just keep like talking about like something totally different. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ben.
No,
I was
it's
just-
cool.
I don't know what I was doing.
Ben, have you watched the show before?
Hey,
I wonder if Ben has watched the show before. Do you ever go back and watch episodes, Ben, or you just go on to the next one?
He watches every one. He'll do the episode for 3 hours and then spend the next 3 hours watching it over.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Do you ever go back and watch the shows?
No, why?
Exactly. Ben hasn't watched the show before. He's only ever lived it.
There was a time in the show's history where it would just like every time someone went on a diversion, it would just be about like sex and balls and stuff like that. So like, I mean,
now
would
we've
you
also
rather?
far, so we have to do other stuff.
Now
Yeah.
it's only every other time we go on a diversion.
I had to come around and raise.
I like how
this lowbrow
I like how
humor
we're
to
on a
something more
diversion about how
respectable.
we have too many diversions now. Fuck you guys.
It's meta
Like
now.
I feel like a fucking substitute teacher at the fucking daycare center or something.
You should
Seriously.
take attendance.
God.
For your magnificent efforts on our behalf. I want to thank, too, the King of Morocco, King Mohammed VI, for taking this historic decision to bring a historic peace between us. This is the foundation on which we can now build this peace. We'll resume liaison offices quickly between Israel and Morocco and work as rapidly as possible to establish full diplomatic relations. We'll also...
I like when there's someone else there with someone who's speaking, but they don't do anything. Like, is he like a bodyguard or something?
He doesn't look like a bodyguard. Maybe he won a contest. Maybe he's like a Patreon subscriber.
He's the Josh Fungus of Israel.
Yeah.
Is this is a really nice looking menorah over here.
That's a hell of a menorah. I'll give him that.
It's massive.
That's not a candle, right? That's an oil-based wick lighting system on it.
I think so. I think it is
That's
oil-based.
cool.
It's impressive.
I like
flights between Morocco
Hey,
and Israel.
guys.
And Israel.
I have some cringe videos I can send you if you want to put me up against Egghead Mania. By the way,
we'll talk about it.
Morocco, giving this
All
bridge
right,
of
cool.
peace an even more solid foundation. This will be a very warm peace. Peace has never, the light of peace on this Hanukkah day has never
Happy Hanukkah.
shone brighter.
Yes,
than
it is
today
today,
in
isn't
the
it?
Middle East.
Shalom.
Yeah.
Is it?
Day one of
Happy-
Hanukkah today.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here.
We're hip and
click
cool.
on
We have
any
a
of the
YouTube
videos
channel.
over here. to watch
I
the
don't.
latest
I don't know
interviews,
much
show
about the
highlights, and
deal,
digital
but if I was
exclusives.
Morocco, I'd
watching.
be very wary of it.
I don't know much about the history of Morocco and Israel. Were they
I didn't know they were having a fight, but
what is
I
the
guess they
history
were.
of their turmoil? How much?
I don't know.
did Trump-
Maybe Morocco realized that Israel's bad.
I just want to know how much work Trump had to do to make this happen.
He was integral. He did almost the whole thing.
I'd never heard the history of Morocco and Israel having.
No, I don't know
being
either.
lost, So it's now it's something I want to learn. I'm interested.
What's Morocco's religious makeup? Is it more Islam?
I thought it was Islam, but I could be completely wrong.
There's some Christian too, I would guess. Let me see. I'm gonna look into it.
Nick says, "Surprised nobody knows history." Dude, I grew up in the American educational system.
I mean, I do know history. I just don't happen to know a lot about international relations between Morocco and Israel.
So wait, you telling me this deal was like made by Christians, Muslims, pagans, and Jews? Is that what happened?
Oh no!
Hey, call Netanyahu a pagan. What's that? Morocco religious makeup. Morocco, 99% Muslim. So that's why they were fighting.
Yeah,
is because
it's North
one was
Africa.
Muslim, one was Jewish.
Yeah. Here's we watched a little bit of this on Tap recently. I think this is body camera video of someone's home getting raided in Florida because they were a COVID data curator.
Body camera video just released within the past hour of the raid by state investigators on the home of a former COVID-19 data scientist. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement says this video confirms his agents were, quote, extremely patient in waiting on Rebecca Jones. As News4 Jax reporter Mike Vasalenda tells us, the state contends any risk to Jones' family during the raid was the result of her conduct.
In this video released late Monday by former state data scientist Rebecca Jones, police can be seen pointing their guns up her stairwell after she told them her husband and children were upstairs.
And pointing guns at my kids who were coming down the stairs.
Now the state is pushing back, releasing this body cam footage from a Tallahassee police officer. FDLE says it shows agents were more than patient, waiting 20 minutes for Jones to open the door.
While they were holding sledgehammers.
Okay, why were they invading her house, though?
Because she got fired from her post, whatever it was, when Florida moved over all the COVID data collection to themselves basically, and didn't want any third parties reporting on it honestly. And then she kept releasing accurate numbers, and they're like, oh, you have to go to jail.
They assume she was hacking or something to get the numbers. Was that
I think
it?
so. Which, she probably kept some sort of access to it or something, and was just publishing the data, which Florida did not want getting out. Because if the data got out that basically everyone in Florida has COVID, they would probably make it so WWE wasn't an essential service anymore, and we couldn't do that. So
And Disney World might have to close. Oh my God!
Disney World, come on. Get real.
In our Tuesday interview, we asked why it took her so long.
They knocked on the door. I messaged my lawyers to say the police are here. And they told me to go downstairs, do what they said. I was in a nightgown, so I ended up putting on my husband's sweatpants.
Since then, the story has taken a number of turns. On Wednesday, prosecutors in Tallahassee withdrew a plea agreement Jones had negotiated in a 2019 stalking case. She first used an expletive to describe why, then told us this in a phone interview.
It's just another hit to try to interrupt my life.
Florida Democrats also weighed in on the raid on her house.
And they asked her to lie about the COVID data, and she wouldn't do it.
That is so fucked up.
Hacking is what they used to break the door down, but there's no real evidence of it, supposedly.
I think the point at which we're going and just arresting scientists for telling the truth is probably the point at which we should reconsider the value of government.
It's a little scary.
The people in charge shouldn't be able to use law enforcement to, like hired goons to intimidate people.
Yeah, but hold on, guys. Bill's going to take devil's advocate position for no reason. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Bill.
Once the good guys take down America, these scientists will be able to seek asylum in their nation.
Okay.
It's a World War II joke, guys. All the Germans we got after the Nazi testing, they came and got asylum in America and made our country so much better.
We did get some good ones. Argentina got some real good ones too.
They don't send their good ones. They don't send their best.
Resignation of a member of the Judicial Nominating Commission who sharply criticized the underlying warrant.
Meanwhile, Jones' legal defense GoFundMe account has topped $200,000. Reporting from the state capitol, Mike Vasalenda, Channel 4, the local station.
She's just going to buy new tits with
The
that.
body camera video released by FDLE runs about 30 minutes. We're posting it to news4jax.com so you can watch it all for yourself.
Interesting.
And what you do while you're watching is your business.
I wonder how many websites there are that just take the sexiest body cam footage and re-release them as a FAP material.
Why?
3.
Because voyeurism is a huge kink. Like there's people who would watch like sexy body cam videos and they're open to the public, right? So you just aggregate all the sexiest ones, put them in one place. You're going to get a whole lot of viewership from the voyeurs.
I can only jerk off if I know it's being filmed by a policeman's torso.
Yeah, you know, the Shanny body cam footage would probably be one of the first ones up there.
For sure.
He saved
That was
your guys'
body ham footage.
Josh Fungus saved your guys' bit there. That was the funniest line out of everything you all three of you guys said.
I think Bill said body ham at the end, which was pretty good. I think that got missed.
He always works food in some way. It's tired. It's boring.
That was an obesity joke with Shannon for Christ body cam footage.
Mm-hmm.
She's an angel, Bill.
I love how judgmental you are of me, Ben.
I think she's more angel food cake than angel.
And it's like, no, Billy's not funny. Nope. I know Billy. I'm Chipotle again. Let's talk about the peppers from New Mexico.
I was just adding to what you guys were already talking about.
Ham.
It was the ham.
States, including Michigan, have to respond to a lawsuit in Supreme Court. It was filed by Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton and demands the 62 total electoral votes in Michigan, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin be invalidated. Now, we did speak with Michigan's Attorney General, Dana Nessel, and she believes Paxton has a personal motive.
Ken Paxton, the Attorney General of the state of Texas, has been under federal indictment for quite some time.
She's a little too intense for me.
She's got crazy eyes.
Not just for
She's got
securities
big
fraud,
old
but for a
crazy
variety of
eyes,
other matters.
and she's kind of yelling at
and
me.
I think this is a clear signal that he is sending to President Trump, requesting a presidential pardon. And that's it. It's a last-ditch effort.
Nessel also said that the claims in the lawsuit are absurd and have already been debunked in lower courts.
So
what about Tiger King? Is he getting a pardon?
You fucking better.
Think he's
Nothing wrong.
I don't think he's on the
So-
list. I don't think so.
Do you think they're gonna do this whole charade about like fighting this in the courts all the way up until the inauguration day? Like, at what point do you let this go?
You know, I don't know.
This headline.
I think the Electoral College is going to vote soon here, and it'll be hard to kind of fight it at that point.
Can you believe that we could have had this man as our president? He's a visionary. Have you seen this?
Before we get on this, speaking of Tiger King, it will be a travesty if he doesn't get a pardon, because there is no presidency in any past or future besides the Trump presidency that is better to pardon Tiger King. This is the presidency that should do that.
He 100% should. If he wants, he's going to get his presidential library one day. Tiger King should be in there as an accomplishment of one of Trump's accomplishments.
Why? Most of that stuff happened before Trump was president, right?
Yeah, but he has the option to pardon Tiger King.
It came to light in the public during the Trump presidency.
Yeah.
It came to light because of the pandemic and people were stuck at home, had nothing better to do. That's what it is.
I think I don't know if it's necessarily the pandemic. Like Netflix often would release documentary series that became like a part of the public conversation. We had the Making a Murderer
stuff, but I don't know if Tiger King would have been the most watched thing in the history of Netflix.
It was literally like the pandemic was given credit because of the emergence of Tiger King. Like that's literally what the whole narrative at the time when it first got big. Like people are looking for shit to watch, so now this is the biggest show out there right now.
Yeah, but it might have gotten big without the
might have. Anything might have done something.
It was just it was timing. It was what was there. It was something would have taken that spot, right? It just happened to be Tiger King. The same way Animal Crossing was the game of the pandemic
for girls and you.
Yeah,
you just played it too.
Next pandemic we have, Drunken Peasants will be the hit
of it. Very important distinction.
So let's look at these fucking shoes. How about these shoes that you wanted to talk about?
This is we could have had Kanye as our president. Look at these shoes he designed for his new shoe line. These are the
government issued shoes.
These are the Yeezy Boost 400.
They're not shoes. Somebody just stepped in a giant fucking thing of whipped cream.
What is the point of these?
They don't look easy to walk in.
Do they have some application? Are they snowshoes?
Are they basketball shoes? Are they slippers?
Do they actually make you jump higher? Is there some, like, is it all fashion here? Or is there something like that makes these a better shoe by the way they're shaped?
Is there a practical use?
Yeah.
Why do they have like little Rorschach dots all over them?
Well, that's a design choice, I assume.
Rorschach-y.
If there's climate change and the world's covered in snow in 5 years, will these let you walk upon the snow as if you were gliding down a path? Like, is that what these do? I don't know. Everybody's talking trash about them, or like, I think there's a Watchmen reference down there. You want to layer it down a little bit, Ben? It says, these Jones look like swollen dinosaur feet. They look like the types of kicks that Watchman's Rorschach would rock.
There you go.
If Homer Simpson was a hype beast, he would have all three colorways.
Okay, that does not say Simpson. It says Simpon.
Yeah. These shits look like antelope carcasses.
I'd like to simp on Homer.
If Homer's simp on, the all black ones look like they were made out of Missy Elliott's trash bag bodysuit from the Rain video.
Simps. That's what.
As of right now, there's no word on when they will be released nor how much they will cost, but we have every confidence they will sell out opening day just because they have the name of Donald Trump's African American on them. That's a fucked up thing to write.
Like that. You shouldn't say it like that at all. That's a weird thing to say.
He did
really
say
fucked
that.
up thing for
Hold
them
on
to
though.
write.
He did say that during a rally. There was a black guy cheering for him, and he was like, "Look at my African American out there."
It's a reference, then I'm okay with it.
Okay, that's right. It goes without saying that some celebrities will wear them, and everyone who is currently roasting them on social media will say, I mean, they're not really that bad.
I mean, they kind of are, though.
Bad, but yeah, like all these dumb motherfuckers are still going to buy them. Like, I agree.
Yeah.
Part two.
I know Kanye's been buying huge properties in Wyoming, a cattle town, big ranches. I wonder if these are like the new age cowboy boot, and that's why he designed them.
Could be.
They just kick up shit a little better.
If Cardi B spends fucking $88,000 on a purse in the middle of a pandemic and feels the need to blast it on Twitter, I'm sure that tons of celebrities will buy these shoes and like be posting about it on there too. Because
okay, if you're a multi-millionaire and you buy an $88,000 purse, I imagine that they spent less money on that purse per how much they earned than you spend on Magic cards every year.
Maybe, I mean, yes, but that's only because I have a problem. Okay.
Well, stunning is a habit.
You know what I say now? When we have a protester inside, which isn't even very often, I say, be very gentle. Please don't hurt him. We had a case where we had an African-American guy who was a fan of mine. Great fan, great guy. In fact, I want to find out what's going on with him. You know what look at my African-American over here. Look at him.
What happened to his sign? Why is it like falling off the podium?
You think
because sometimes things are poetic.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just poetic justice. You think if he's so proud of his one African American that he would bother to learn the guy's name. That's the
Where's my one?
I think his name might be Leroy. Leroy, maybe.
This would be a fun game.
Jenkins.
All right. How many people do you think that work in the White House that Trump actually knows their name?
Ooh, great question.
I think it's a single-digit number. It's
Ivanka?
less than 10.
Question is single digit. I'd say not high.
Ivanka, Jared. That might be it.
Ivanka, Jared. I think he has like a nickname for Mike Pence, and he's forgotten his real name.
Hey, what's up, Pennywise?
He probably calls Mike Pence mother to make fun of him, which is funny.
Hey, father.
I think he never learned Barron's name.
I guarantee you he calls Kaylee McEnany's. He's like, Kaylee, Kaylee, he pronounces it like upbeat. Kaylee. Hey, Kaylee. Kaylee.
Yeah.
He's like, hi, Trump.
She calls him Trump.
Hi, Trump. Hi, Trump. Kaylee, you don't
Just
have
remember-
to call me president. You can just call me Trump.
The J stands for genius.
It's true.
I do love the sound of a dryer in the background.
Yeah.
That's what this show was this entire time.
Sorry, I forgot to mute myself. Yeah, this is the only spot where I'm living right now where Wi-Fi is good. So,
Are you trying running from sea?
I can turn off the goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
All right, here's Trumpster Bob calling and reporting a crime.
Oh, we heard a crime.
And they got a high volume of calls. Oh my God, they must have 2 calls. Oh wait, here we go.
All right, I see 2 beer cans on the right side. I can't see how many are on the left because Josh is covering it.
Yeah.
Last time he had like 6.
Yeah.
sorry.
Thank you for calling the FBI. May I have your name, please?
My name's Bob Jones, and I'm pissed off because I drank a few beers and I'm cussing. I got a crime to report. I can't get nobody to talk to because I guess cussing is more of a crime than a fucking crime.
Okay, well, let me go.
I think he's saying that because he got hung up on because he was cussing too much.
I assume so.
Yeah.
He's
Same
off
thing
to
that
a
happened.
Brilliant
Order
start.
pizza.
This is gold already.
And see
Yeah,
if I
this is
can
strong.
further assist you. Is Bob short for Rob? Robert?
No, it's not.
Okay, so it's just B-O-B?
Really? It's not. It's not short for Rob. Your birth certificate says Bob. That's true. That's true.
Do I?
Okay, B-O-B-B-Y. And Jones, J-O-N-S.
It's short for Bobby.
What?
Right.
Okay, may I have a good callback number for you?
972-748-9989.
Is that a cell phone or landline?
Cell phone. And I'm kind of pissed off I couldn't reach Homeland Security
Hey guys, I'm
emergency
gonna call
number.
him right now.
No. Don't call him.
Oh,
we're doing something, dude.
Never mind.
Like, focus.
Yeah, if you want to call him, right now, you can log out of the Skype call.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Okay, and that cell phone's 972-748-9989.
Yep.
And may I have your date of birth?
No, I can't give it to you at this time.
Okay. Why? And lastly, may I have your zip code?
78539.
78539?
Correct.
Okay, thank you, sir.
See the gears
And what
turning in
is
his
the
head.
federal crime you called to report today?
It's kind of unusual.
It's kind of unusual. Okay. Let's see.
So it's not quite Tom Jones. If it's Tom Jones, it's not unusual, but it's kind of unusual.
He's not even like on the phone with the local police. He's called the feds with this shit.
It's called the Federal Bureau of Investigations or the Full-Blooded Italians. I'm not sure which FBI, but we'll find out.
I got this bitch operating out of, I guess it's close to San Carlos Acres, Colonia, but it's really San Carlos, Texas.
Okay.
It's Texas. Okay, Texas. And they got like this Mexico.
Oh my God. So he's so mad because people haven't been taking him seriously when he wants to report a crime. And then they're asking him, what's the crime? And he can't even say what it is.
Just can't quite get it out.
Right.
He's fucking making this up with like the manatee balls from South Park.
Oh, what do you call it? Barrio? There, you dig?
You dig the Mario?
What's
You
the
dig?
crime you're calling to
No,
report?
I don't.
Well, several things actually. If you bear with me.
Okay, what are the crimes?
Spit one out.
Well, the first one is drugs.
Oh, you mean like how you offered us drugs to perform sex with you?
An entire duffel bag full of crack.
Yep.
Possession with intent to distribute.
Okay, and what is the information about drugs?
You can get any fucking drug you want there.
Where was this place
Where?
again? Just for I just want to write something down here.
I know because I went there and I got all the drugs.
Yeah.
Yes. Any.
By the duffel bag.
Any drug.
But I
that you want.
mean, do you have any specific details about the drugs or that people are selling the drugs there?
Oh, people selling drugs, and I can get any fucking drug I want, to include rape drugs. Don't want to fuck you up drugs or any.
Hold on. Why are you buying rape drugs? Why do you know how to get those?
Look, I can and have purchased a number of rape drugs.
What kind of drugs?
Have you reported that to the local police?
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Are you serious?
You must be on crack.
Yeah, I hope so.
Sir, I can assure you I'm not on any kind of drugs.
Yeah, I think you are. If you think I'm going to report that to the local cops who are on the fucking take in this city.
I mean,
what a king.
That is who you would report it to, like drug possession. Like if you were a snitch and you wanted to report it, that you would report it to the local cops, not the FBI.
How do you think the whole goddamn city is dealing? Let me ask you this. How do you think the whole goddamn city is dealing drugs? I'm going to report this shit to the fucking local cops. Seriously?
Okay. Well, why do you say the local police are dealing drugs?
Oh, goddamn, man. The whole fucking city's dealing the fucking shit, man.
Okay, but why do you say that the local police are involved?
Because the whole goddamn city's involved, you stupid fuck.
I've already answered this,
Wow.
You stupid fuck.
Didn't you hear me the first 2 times?
Right.
Okay, sir, I'm going to terminate this call now.
I know you are, because
behavior.
cussing is more of a crime than dealing drugs, you stupid fuck. See what you got to deal with here?
Maybe some of this shit would go back the other way.
The FBI guy just hung up on him at this point, yes?
See?
Yes.
They go against you, who's reporting the goddamn drug dealing, and they're pro-drug dealer. Oh, you got to report to the local police, but they know, he typed it up, St. Carlos, he knows that those cops are fucking involved. Well, what are you gonna do? Report to them?
Sorry,
goddamn cops?
so by your logic, Bob, what did he do? He put St. Carlos into the FBI search engine, and it came up. Oh, their cops are involved in the local local drug
happened.
sales, and thus we cannot be involved
All
ourselves.
right. So now, see, when we call people on the show, they have to be in the call with all of us. So now I'll add Trumpster Bob to the call. And see what he has to say. I love how Scott's like, "Yep, do it."
This is gonna be a masterpiece.
If he
I
even
wonder how many people call the FBI like Trumpster Bob with bullshit like this every day.
I don't even want to know, because I bet you it's a surprisingly high number.
Yeah,
and I don't want to
There's
give up.
more crazies out there.
Yeah.
Guys, can I talk to him?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Let's see. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what he says.
What the hell do you both, you two damn gay drunks want tonight?
We missed you, Bob.
Well, no, I did not see the last episode where y'all were butt fucking each other.
Yeah, no.
I don't watch that kind of
Private
shit.
show.
Yeah, no, we're actually
Yeah,
watching
private
you
show
tonight.
could good.
We're
Yeah,
watching
you
a
probably
video
are.
clip.
watching a video clip of you where you called the feds and reported a serious crime.
Snitches get stitches.
Wow.
Bob.
No shit.
Well, yeah. What brought you? What made you want to snitch on the local police?
You seem like you'd be anti-snitch, Bob. What's the deal?
No, I'm definitely all about snitching, man. If you see a crime, you got to report it.
Because you love the police.
I like what's good.
It sounds like
I don't
you
like
love
what's
the police,
bad.
except the local police, because they're the ones dealing drugs.
No, just a couple of bad apples in the group.
That's not
Most
what you
of them
told
are
the
actually
FBI.
Great cops.
You told the FBI the entire local police force was dealing drugs, which is why you had
No, I
to
didn't
report.
say entire. I didn't say entire.
Yes,
No,
you did.
I didn't. No,
Yes,
I
you
didn't.
did.
You said the
I
whole
wasn't.
city, the entire city, is what you said.
Wrong.
City.
Wrong.
What did you say then?
And the local cops here know me. I got a few friends in the police department. So you're definitely wrong there.
Do they deal drugs too?
No.
Oh, so those are the good ones.
Yeah.
Cool.
They know who the bad ones are. Trust me. They do know. And they've all been suspended at this point without pay, and they're under investigation for allowing drugs to flow through the city.
Oh,
by
I would
taking
love
over
to see
dispatch.
of the local police being suspended for allowing drugs to be dealt.
Of course, and I forget the charges they put them on, but they're under charges right now. Actually, they're fixing to end up in court, and at a minimum, they're not going to be cops anymore. But at the top, they could spend time in prison.
Bob, we were pretty surprised. We looked up the area that you live in, and it looks like your county was overwhelmingly blue in this last election.
Nah, it was red.
No, it was blue. It can be. You can look it up.
It was red. It was red. They commit voter fraud down here. We got a bad governor in here right now.
Your the population of your county is like 90% Hispanic, right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why it went blue.
Well, voter fraud is rampant in certain areas.
Is it just fraud because they're Hispanic, or was there actually some sort
Let
of...
me put it to you this way. The governor here is fixing to have to go to court for committing voter fraud.
That's actually not...
He's already been arrested. Him and his wife has been arrested and put up on charges.
Is that Ted Cruz?
Governor is. Do you know a governor of the whole state?
Ted Cruz is not a mayor. The mayor here is very corrupt, and everybody
I thought
knows
you said
it.
governor.
Yeah, you said governor.
No, mayor. I might say governor. I meant mayor.
What's the mayor's name?
Well, the governor's corrupt too. He's a drug head.
So, Bob, can I ask you? You hear Elon Musk moved to Texas?
Yeah, because he done gayed up California so bad it started biting him in the ass, and now he's over here to Texas to gay up Texas.
You know what's happening, right? They're gonna turn Texas so fucking blue.
So blue.
No, they're not. No, they're not, because people are woken up to it.
Keystone cans, Bob.
Hey, the state woke up to it, so it's not going to happen. Hey, how many of these Keystone cans can you put up your ass, out of curiosity?
I don't know. Do you want to have a contest? You start, because I don't have any Keystone.
Yeah, well, I'll lose because I can't put one up my ass, but I do know Jeremy Harrell can put 8 of these motherfuckers up his ass, or at least 6.
I have no idea who that is.
If you're as gay as he is, which we know you are, I imagine you could put maybe at least 4 up your ass.
How is your gaydar so fine-tuned, Bob?
It's very fine-tuned.
Probably because my oldest brother's a fucking queer, and probably
this answers some questions.
No, thank God I was not raised with him, by the way. But I just know he's a fucking queer, and I've been set up every fucking way you could be set up by queers. I had a bunch of queers in high school. One of them offered me a fucking a corporation if I married his queer bitch, and I said fuck no.
So
so I turned that shit down. Yeah.
So you must be really straight if you turn down a corporation.
So
no, I ain't gonna be with no fucking lesbian queer bitch. Fuck that shit.
So Bob, you're in Hidalgo County?
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, Biden got 58% of the vote in Hidalgo County.
Yeah, it's called voter fraud. We know better.
Is it?
We know better. You can't hardly meet anybody down here. Look, you can talk to everybody down here. You can go to every convenience store, Walmart, wherever the fuck you want to go, and you'll be hard pressed to find somebody that votes fucking Democrat.
Bob, the only video I've ever seen of you going to a convenience store, you talked to a girl and she didn't want to hear any of your Trumpster shit. She was all about Biden. She was riding with Biden.
Yep.
I seen
Yeah,
that on
that's
video.
the one bit.
That's
Okay,
the-
now watch this though.
that's the
You
one
can
piece of
question 10
evidence I
people
have.
that comes into the store, and only 1 or 2 people will side with Biden. The rest of everybody's going to side with Trump. So nobody voted for Biden down here. Don't hand me that shit.
Sample size of 10, which was actually 1.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. I'm willing to do a live stream in public. We can go down to the local store and do a live stream and test my theory.
I'm gonna say, Bob, I will actually agree with you and say there was massive voter fraud if you agree not to go out and do that. Because I am very uncomfortable when you're out in the wild. I prefer you in your room where you belong.
or Bob.
I'll tell you what. I'll agree to that if you agree not to be gay for 1 month.
Bob, I have a deal, okay? Bob, I have a deal. When you normally dress, what do you wear?
Shorts and a t-shirt.
You have underwear on?
Yeah.
Socks?
Most of the time, like boxers.
Socks?
Of course.
You gonna wear a MAGA hat or something?
I usually do.
Okay. Let's take those articles of clothing, all right? You go out there, you ask 10 people who they voted for. If they
You gonna
say
say Trump?
Trump, if they say Trump, you're fine. If they say Biden, you got to take off an article of clothing.
Ooh, strip. I love it.
I'll do that if you come here and do it with me. That way, every time they say Trump,
You wanna be naked
take
with
off
other
article
men?
of clothing. They say Biden, I will take off article of clothing.
You want
one of your
this is your
ways
way
to
to
get
get me
us to
naked
do you
with
and
you?
Come on, you know everybody wants to see your little bitty jewel set.
They do. But
Your itty bitty,
honestly,
teeny, weeny, tiny.
I honestly would do
They
that.
want to see you with your hands handcuffed behind your back, butt naked.
You have the
being
weirdest
arrested
fetishes.
by a gay cop.
Yeah, I don't know who's got worse fetishes, you or Biden, Hunter Biden.
I think that you are scared to take my challenge.
They're probably in
No,
love.
I'm not scared. I'm scared to go to Edinburgh, Texas. That's what I don't
No,
wanna do.
no. You're only scared of being arrested by a gay cop with a big set of jewels.
You're
It is
so
my greatest fear to be arrested
you're
by a gay.
so-
Or better yet,
You guessed
by
correct.
a gay cop who drinks a lot of Keystone.
Are you a cop?
You mean you?
He wants to
You don't
role
want
play.
those cans up your ass.
Are you a Keystone cop, Bob?
He's into the pipeline. The
No,
Keystone
but I'm a
pipeline
Keystone
up his
drinker,
ass.
but I got friends who are cops and they drink Keystone.
They're
And
gonna put you.
I
in the
mean,
cup
God
and
forbid
jump
if they put some
backwards, jump
Keystone up
again,
your
and
ass on the way to jail.
Man, is
Then
that
they
why
put a
call you-
felony on you trying to smuggle beer into jail.
Is that why they call you Dumpster Bob? Because they use your asshole as a dumpster
He's
for
called-
the empty Keystone
He's called
cans?
Dumpster Bob.
No, in fact, you couldn't fit a fucking can of snuff up my ass.
Well,
Prove
yeah,
it.
that's
Hey, I got a virgin butthole, man. I got a virgin butthole. So I'll tell you what. How about both of you do a private live stream with me on YouTube, and we
we
all
take your
three do
virginity?
the No, we show
You
our
want us to take
buttholes,
your
and we'll
virginity
prove
on
who's got the virgin butthole
Yeah,
and
let's
who
do
don't.
it.
I'm gonna
'Cause
need
I
a
got the
gonna take
virgin
your
butthole,
virginity,
and you two
Bob?
got blown out buttholes.
Are we gonna
And I
stretch
know
your
you
booty?
two are embarrassed, and you're scared of it.
Bob. Do you notice how you always try and win arguments by looking at people's genitals?
Yeah, it's weird.
Hey,
Well,
Bob.
that tells the tell. If you don't have a virgin butthole, you can't be trusted.
You can tell a person by their butthole.
I
That's
promise
right.
you. I promise
The
you.
butthole tells the tell. If you don't have a virgin butthole, you cannot be trusted. You're full of shit.
Bob,
What if,
I
what
want to
if-
tell you, if you saw my butthole, you would trust me, hands down. You'd be like,
Listen.
holy
Oh
shit.
yeah, if you
most
got a virgin
trustworthy guy I've
butthole,
ever
you're
met.
right. I would trust you 100% if you had a virgin butthole. But I just don't think you do. I think you two are butt fuckers.
If
and
if,
butt
s-
fuckies.
I've never even had a lingam massage, Bob.
if someone had
I think you not only had the massage, I think you sucked a dirty dick.
if someone had a colonoscopy, do they not have a virgin butthole anymore?
Good question.
Of course they do, because that thing is thin.
Thing is thin.
So you've had a colonoscopy, is what you're
You
saying?
like him big?
No, actually, I refuse the colonoscomies because
Why?
I don't need one. So why should I take one?
That shit's
Whoa,
gay.
whoa, man! Colon cancer is one of the leading causes of death for men.
I heard that colon cancer.
Yeah, and not in my family, okay? Not in my family.
And you know,
I'm
Bob,
never going to catch
Bob,
cancer, and so I don't give a fuck about a colonoscopy.
Because you're such a conspiracy nut, they can take the colonoscopy cam and cover it in tinfoil if you wanted to go up there like that.
No, that's okay. I'll pass.
The government can't see it happening.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So if both of you took turns sucking each other's dirty dicks, does that make you not gay somehow?
Are you saying it's like
I'll tell you what, the only person that says all this gay shit to us is you. It's really weird.
It's because you don't like being confronted about it, but you do. In a way.
I think
it's weird. It is weird.
I think you really hope
I
that we're
confront
gay.
you about your homosexuality, and you guys just aren't used to being confronted.
I'm afraid that you
want
to have sex with me.
Bob.
No, I don't.
Bob, I don't need
Women?
you to answer
Yes,
this.
I love women, especially black women. But you two motherfuckers, hell no. Oh, that's disgusting.
Black women that used to be black men.
The lady doth protest too much.
Bob, I don't
No,
need you to answer
hey, look,
this.
black
but I want you to
women were
know.
made and created for white men. They don't even like black men. They prefer white men.
Hey, Bob.
The better looking a black woman, the more white she wants.
Hey, Bob.
Mm.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like rap music?
Rap music? Fuck no. It's stupid.
You don't like Nas?
I don't even know what the fuck Nas is, but I tell
He
you
likes
what,
Lil
I
Nas
bet
X.
you've been nodding on your boyfriend's dick,
You know Obama listens
putting a
to
hand
Nas.
wrap on his ass.
You guys are so gay, it's fucking hot, man. Oh my god.
Hey, man. Let me ask you this. When you're down there sucking on your boyfriend's dick...
Are you jerking off
do you
right
reach
now
your
while you're
tongue
asking me?
to-
Hold on,
and
though.
Put all of
Do
his
this.
balls in your mouth, too? Dick and balls,
Hold
and
on.
reach
You know
back
what,
there and
Bob?
lick his tailbone?
Bob, I'll answer that question.
Because you got to lick his clit clean.
I'll answer your question, but you got to you got to grab yourself and say that a little slower this time.
Yeah.
Because you got to lick his clit clean.
Can you do it in a lower register?
Yeah, do it a little
your
lower
frequency
for
is a
us.
little too high and whiny for me.
Hey,
but
can you answer this for me? Can
Do it-
one of you put
ask nicely.
the other one's
Take
dick and
that.
balls
What
in his
if-
mouth and start trying to talk
What
to
if,
me at the
I
same
am
time?
100% sure after these calls, Trumpster Bob gets a raging hard on and
Yep.
pleasures himself to the thought of what just happened. It's
Hey,
100. I'm 100% sure
There's
about
so
I
it.
want to
much
hear it right
projection.
now.
I always do.
Wait a minute. Which one is which? The guy talking right there. What's your name?
There's like
Which would-
there's like 5 of us here right now.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all can do
hey,
it.
Bob.
Y'all can at least 2 of you can put dick and balls in his mouth and lick the other one by up to his tailbone.
You
right?
should be a gay
Bob.
porn director. You
Yeah,
you
Bob,
have
what
a
if you
talent.
Specific ideas.
And then as you come back towards the balls, you can shove it up his ass by the
You
inch
really
and
know.
fucking lick him
You
real
really
clean
know
up
what's
in there
hot.
before you pull it back and lick his sweat off his balls, right?
Bob, if you focused all this homoerotic commentary and energy you have for this homoerotic behavior,
No,
if you focus all
when
this on
I talk
politics,
this,
you change the
what you
world.
don't get is when I say this, when I talk about this, I'm thinking about a female licking my fucking dick and balls.
That's strange.
So you like
It
to
is
wa-
strange because I got to stop her with her tongue before she gets to my butthole.
Why
you
do you
like
have
to-
And so I'm thinking the gay guys would actually like that if the girl licked his fucking tailbone and
Why-
stopped on the way back and licked his butthole clean for him.
Why you spend a lot of the day
That's
thinking
disgusting.
about what gay guys would like?
Yeah,
Bob,
and then he
why do you have to
imagines
create-
people licking his balls while watching gay guys have sex. It's interesting.
Why do you
No,
have to
wrong.
create a
Wrong. I don't
heterosexual
That's
watch
what you
gay
just
porn.
said.
I
That's
don't
what you
watch
just
gay
said.
porn.
You just
I
said
don't
that.
watch it. I don't watch gay porn.
You basically direct it.
Hey, Bob.
You at least imagine it a lot.
Yeah.
I might direct it, but you guys are actually doing the deed, baby.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, you like that fake fart, don't you?
Hey, Bob. Go on
Yeah,
Google.
get fake fart. You can tell by the tone, man. Come on. That's old school.
Bob, look up Kevin Joseph King on Google and then go to videos.
No, not going to happen.
Bob,
not?
go to Google and type in gay porn.
Not a fucking queer, man.
We showed
What? Kevin Joseph King is cool.
Bob, I have
He's
some.
way
I have
cooler
some.
than
I have
you.
some news. Bob, I have some news about the Trump election fraud and how he lost the presidency. Go into Google right now. Type in GAYPORN. We'll tell you all about how the election was stolen from Donald Trump.
Oh, God.
So, Bob, how do you know about these drugs that are at this place? How many times have you gone there to buy double bags?
Yeah, because you said there was rape drugs there, too.
Yeah, how do you know that specifically?
I've been there.
Okay, but have you bought drugs from there before?
Rape
No,
drugs?
but I was over there. I was over there to get my dick and ball sucked by this female, and it was offered to me. What do you want? Anything you want. You can get anything you want, including rape drugs. Anything.
They offered you rape drugs?
Anything. Any fucking kind of drugs you want. I said, what about chloroform? They said, you can get chloroform. That ain't shit. That's cheap. That's the cheapest thing we got.
Really?
Bob, let's be honest here.
No, their pot costs more than chloroform. I said, really? Fuck.
Bob, be honest with me, Bob. You're the type of guy where any drug could become a rape drug, right?
I don't think so. But I think you two like using it on each other to tie each other up.
I love
and to
your
do
I
weird
know
things.
you are, but what am I tactic?
Yeah.
It's like,
hey, let me ask you this. How many times have y'all gone on the guillotine?
Ask you this.
How many times have y'all been tied up on the guillotine?
More than you would actually
like
think.
in 18th century
I know you have. I bet y'all love the guillotine sex machine.
I don't know what that is, Bob. You
Yeah.
know more about gay life than the gay people I know.
How do you know all of my kinks so well?
That's because you put your head in the fucking guillotine, your wrist in there, and they get fucking bonded up in there
Hey,
by
Bob.
a strap.
Bob, I'm
And
gonna
then your legs are going through the guillotine.
Hey, Bob,
And you're in an awkward position for being forced to suck a man's cock or take it up your ass. Or take it up your ass first and then suck it dirty cock. It's forced on you.
My head and
All you gotta do is grab the chin and push it down and your mouth opens wide open and then insert the dirty dick. That's what y'all like. Y'all are into that weird shit, that kinky shit.
Oh, he says weird. He's like, you're all into that weird
Y'all
shit.
like forcing each other to have sex. Sex
Hey, Bob.
it shouldn't be forced. It should be an accepted thing between a man and a woman, not a man and a man.
Bob, could you download a program called Team Viewer? Send us your code so we can look
Let-
in your
let me ask
browser
you this.
history live right now.
Let me ask you this. Can you download a video called Shepherd's Chapel?
If you give us the Team Viewer link and we can look at your browser history, after that, I'll look at Shepherd's Chapel. If it's not,
Of
it's not
course,
gonna
that's
take
not a
some
problem.
sicko
And
stuff.
y'all go watch a month of Shepherd's Chapel and maybe you'll stop being fucking gay.
Nah, we'll see about that.
Going to yeah.
I'm not making any promises.
Well, I'm willing to try, but it's going to take a lot.
Is this Shepherd's Chapel from Garvette, Arkansas?
Pretty much.
Do you know what you're talking about? Like,
or are you just sort of saying words?
Y'all need to watch his programming and his channels. If
Is
you
this
don't
the
know
guy
who
with
he
the
is,
mustache?
you'll learn. You can Google him. He's the most listened to person over radio and TV airing ever in history.
he's got
That's
55.7
across the entire world.
Is this the right guy?
No, listen to me. This guy is he's been listened to in more countries than anybody in history, TV or radio, ever.
That's not true.
It is true. In fact, this guy sued for the rainbow in more countries than you could possibly
I
imagine.
think, you know
And
what? I think
even
he's
though
a
the rainbow
secret-
still belongs to the gay guy here, it shouldn't even be allowed.
No, you know what?
Because it's a
This
natural
guy-
occurrence. And let me tell you something. This guy sued and won back the rainbow.
This guy
in
is
over-
a secret
over 16
Muslim.
to 20 countries already.
This guy's a secret Muslim. I have good
No, he's not a
information.
Muslim.
Yes, he
He's
is.
not a Muslim.
Yes,
Get
he
the fuck
is.
outta here.
Raising Cane's
Yes, he
chicken.
is.
No,
yeah,
he didn't. No, he didn't.
He has a
No, he
tie-in
didn't.
with
Your
Raising
gay-
Cane's
Your gay
chicken.
Muslim boyfriend owns Raising Cane's chicken.
Let me check. I don't know about the secret Muslim thing. Hold on. Let me check. Computer, pull that
Yeah,
up. Oh my
your Raising Cane is the one paying your fucking salary.
Bob,
You
I got
fucking
bad news.
losers.
I agree with Ben, but this
I wish we were getting paid by Raising Cane's. That would be hilarious.
That would be
fucking
awesome.
losers.
I'd be like, hey, George, Papa Soros, George Soros, he could take a break from paying us. And the guy, the secret Muslim owner.
That probably is who paying you guys.
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
Well,
George Soros, you know, you like to suck his dick whenever he shows
All
up.
the
to pay you.
time.
I know you wouldn't mind a bit, would you? You'd
you
love
really
to
think
suck
George
his dick for a
Soros
payroll.
gets his dick sucked by everybody he gives money to? Do you think he actually goes out and collects blowjobs for all his money he gives away?
Of course. I don't think he would give money to somebody not sucking his dick.
Have you ever given money to anybody?
Day.
Of course.
Did they suck your dick?
No, I'm not into that shit. I give
Weird.
money, it's from the heart, man.
Oh, yeah?
But didn't you just say earlier that you were at that drug place to get your dick sucked?
Yeah, but that was
By a
independent.
woman, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't for
Actually,
money.
I was just there hanging out with friends drinking beer, and a woman came up and said she'd like to have sex with me, and I said, okay. And
I
she
don't
just
believe
started sucking it. Let me tell you.
You know, I also saw.
Let me explain to you. Have you ever had your dick sucked all fucking night long?
Yes.
No, and neither have you.
One
You're
said
allowed
yeah,
to
and two said no. Wrong. I had my dick sucked all fucking night.
Is that because
long.
your Viagra wore off?
I don't take no fucking shit. Man, I'm a horny motherfucker without that shit. I don't need that shit. My dick gets plenty hard. Let me tell you, that bitch sucked my dick all fucking night long. Like 5 times, hour 45 minutes at a time kind of thing.
What was her name?
I can't believe she could go that far down on it too. When she bounced
What was
her
her name?
fucking head off my belly, I knew I was in heaven.
Quick, what was her name?
I never knew her name. I don't know her name.
I've been to
Some
crack
stray
houses.
Mexican bitch that wanted to
so
suck my
full of
dick, so I
shit.
let
I've
her.
been to some crack houses. I believe that some girl walked in, saw what she thought
I got
was
her one
emaciated
fucking nut,
Santa
and the bitch
Claus.
got me a bunch of nuts. And let me
She
tell
said-
you, when I got my first nut for the night,
You do
it was more than could fit in her fucking mouth. It was an explosion. And let me tell you,
you're a
she
fucking
cleaned me
weirdo,
up
Bob.
real good. She cleaned me up real good.
Bob, you are a fucking
Real
grade
good.
A weirdo. You are a grade
And
A
she took a break.
weirdo.
She took a break for like 45 minutes and went right back down on it. And I was like, I was sleeping and I woke up, the bitch sucking my dick. I'm like, what the fuck?
You're a
Oh hell, this is a great way to wake up. Fuck
You're a
sleeping.
repugnant human being. This is disgusting.
I would venture
Aren't
to
you a-
say you've never had sex with a woman. I wouldn't say you've never had sex, but I don't think you've ever had sex with a
I
woman.
guarantee you he got.
I don't
blown
think
once
I
in a
don't think
crack
you've
house.
ever had sex with a woman. I think
know
your
you
only
are,
sex
but
has
what
been
am
with a
I?
guy.
I know you are, but
And when
what
you had
am
sex
I?
with a woman, she didn't like you because your dick was too small. I bet if a fat woman sat on both of you, she couldn't even do anything.
He still
because
thinks
your
it's just
dicks are
two
too
of
short.
us. He probably still thinks we live in California too. He never remembers where we are.
I don't know where you live, Ohio or
We've
whatever.
told you
Your dicks
so
are too
many
small.
times.
Fat woman can't even bounce up and down on you because your dicks are too small to please her.
Bob, would you say that we're
That's
your
not
best
my fault.
friends? Are we your
You got to
best
blame
friends,
your
Bob?
parents for that. You got to blame your parents for that.
Bob, are we your best friends?
Fuck no, but we can be friends if you want. But you know, we ain't going gay or anything. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
so no friends with benefits?
FWB.
Right.
Bob, you want to go family style with us on a twink?
What the fuck is a twink?
You know, a little gay boy, like 19, 20.
Skinny, smooth one.
Yeah, skinny, smooth, little 20-year-old boy. You want to go family style with us?
A fresh one.
No,
I'm 20 years
I'm not
old.
into gay shit.
And it's so hard, our balls don't just touch; they wrap around each other, and we get torsion.
Get testicular torsion with
Yeah.
each other.
So,
Yeah.
so what you're saying is you grab each other's balls and twist them?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that
I'm not saying I don't do that.
the power of our thrust will marry our balls together in an entanglement, Bob.
Well, let
That's
me
what I'm
ask you
saying.
this: could I tie a fucking rope to your fucking balls real tight?
Yep.
Real fucking tight, tie a good extra good fucking knot, and then force you to walk outside to
Harder,
a street
Daddy.
corner and suck dick for $5 a pop.
Anything that gets you close to my balls, I'm on board with.
Again,
'Cause
this
I
is
tell you
really
what-
weird how you know all my kinks.
If I told you to suck some black guy's 18.5-inch cock and you said no, and I pulled on that fucking rope, you'll be begging to suck his fucking
Why do you want us to do
18.5-inch
it
cock.
though? Why do you want to watch us do it?
So I can make
Crazy.
$5 a pop, man. Shit,
Bob,
I
you
get
already-
rich.
Bob, you're an amazing lib tamer. I love what a libtard tamer you are. You say you're not gay, but gee willikers, you have all the power of a fucking bear dad. Oh my God. You're a big
Let me
bald
tell
bear
you,
dad.
I would yank that motherfucking switch and make you suck George Soros' dick so he could donate $10 million to me.
You're terribly strange. Like there's
You fabricate this complete false reality that you just pull out of your pocket at a whim
Not a
anytime
false
you're
reality. You show up at my house, you're gonna end up with a rope tied around your fucking nutsack.
Bob,
You're gonna become my little bitch slave.
If I showed up
Both
at your
of you.
house, I'd be there with a Christmas ham, and I'd say, "I hope you have a happy holiday." And leave it at your doorstep.
I wouldn't eat it. Ain't no telling what you fucking coated it with.
Are you insinuating, sir, that we would glaze the Christmas ham in cum? Besmirching the name
and
of
I
Jesus
would give
Christ,
that
our Lord?
fucking Christmas ham to some gay guy down the fucking street.
In exchange for what, Bob?
And I would change the card out. Instead of Merry Christmas Bob, it'd say Merry Christmas this guy's name. Enjoy the ham.
Wait, why is it Merry Christmas his own name?
No, because we would have Merry Christmas Bob written on the ham, and because he believes the ham's covered in cum, he'd give it to a gay guy. He'd cross out Bob and put the gay guy's name because he's a regifter.
Correct.
Bob,
Right.
I gotta tell you, of all the disgusting things you are as a human being, a regifter is not what I expected.
It's
I did
the
not
worst.
Oh,
expect-
I definitely re-gift under them circumstances.
I
There's
cannot
no
believe
problem
you're a
with re-gifting.
regifter, Bob. I cannot
I can
believe it.
forgive everything else you do, but the regifting will not stand.
Well, I don't believe in gifting for Christmas. I think that's a joke. I think that
you a
Christmas is
Jehovah's
only
Witness?
about Jesus Christ, and that's it.
Aren't you a Jehovah's Witness, Bob?
No, he's not, but he believes
No.
in that the same thing where like that certain amount of people get into heaven.
Similar.
You come and knocking on my door in the afternoon trying to convert me and then do other stuff.
It's not my fault if I set a keystone on the fucking floor and you sat down on it and picked it up with your butthole.
Bob, you're into some kinky shit.
I know.
That's up to you. That's a weird kinky
And then
gay
he
shit that you
he
like to
projects
do,
it
man.
onto
That's
us.
not
He's
my
like, "Well,
fault.
you're doing that.
And I'm
You're
trying
the
to
one
explain
doing
to you
that."
why not to be gay, and here you are picking
No,
up
you're not.
fucking
No, you're
Keystone
not.
beer
No,
cans
you're not.
with your
You're
butthole.
no. You're explaining in great detail how to be gay, and then telling us to do it as if it's a fantasy that you have.
Yeah, Bob,
No, I'm telling you not to do it. Stop doing it.
Dude, we don't even.
Asking us to.
Yeah, you're not saying not to. A lot of those ideas you're coming up with, we couldn't even think of.
You're
on our
all
own.
fucking gay. I know what you're into. That's why.
You
You're all
told
fucking
us-
queer, all five of you.
You told us the only way you can trust us is by examining.
Why
our
is there
butt
five of you instead of four? Is that the only way you can get a complete circle jerk going on?
It's
fuck
actually
off?
a pentagram. All right.
Yeah,
Is it like a contest who can get who off first, and whoever gets who off first gets the extra dick up his ass
We're
or
doing
something?
an elephant walk live right now. You want to hold my trunk?
I would, but you don't have a trunk. You got an itty bitty little 3.5
So you would if
inch
you had a
cock.
huge dick? If you had a huge dick,
Yeah,
you
if you had a
would?
huge dick, yeah. I'd grab that motherfucker and try to rip it off. I'll see me in a fucking hospital grabbing that motherfucker.
You're a dick grabber.
You might be a dick grabber, yes.
You're a dick grabber.
More like a dick yanker. I yank that motherfucker so hard.
You
He'll have
yank,
to go to the goddamn hospital or he'll die.
until it squirts
One of the
lotion
two.
in your face.
Get an audio clip of
Nah.
You got cummies in your beard, cummies
This
in
ain't
your
a pleasure
beard.
cruise, it's war. Hey, it's like the gay guy, transvestite that entered the hotel room with the
You
army guy
grab
in the
dicks.
Philippines
You
last
grab
year.
dicks.
And the
You
guy in
said
the
you like to grab
Philippines
dicks.
broke his
Grab
neck
some dicks.
and kept twisting,
Trumpster
ripped
Bob
his
is a
fucking
dick
neck off of
grabber.
his head
Grab
and
some
threw it
dicks
in a
like
fucking
Trumpster
toilet.
Bob.
And
Trumpster
only got
Bob,
10 years in
notorious
the
dick
Filipino
grabber.
prison.
Dick grabber Bob.
I loved it. It was great. That is how all men should be. When you run into a fucking queer transvestite, rip their fucking head off and throw it in the fucking toilet.
You're disgusting, Bob.
Yeah, you are.
Did you get the name Bob because you grabbed a giant dick and just started bobbing on it?
If you're too scared to kill a transvestite, you're not a man.
Bob
You're
isn't
a
short for
fucking pussy.
Robert.
You're a
And you're
bitch,
not
dude.
stopping child pornography or rape. You're actually encouraging it whenever
You're
you're too scared to
disgusting
kill a
human
fucking
being.
transvestite.
Oh, so you've killed some?
If you're a transvestite,
Bob, are you,
it should be illegal to kill your ass in
Bob,
America.
Bob, is this your
Bob,
confession
I
to
got no problem with
murder?
that.
Bob, is this your confession to murder? You just
No, Bob's a coward. He just talks about that life. He'd never do it. He's a fucking pussy bitch coward.
Yeah,
that's right. I'm a pussy bitch coward. I would never do it. Thank you.
Okay.
Better fucking not.
That's a good alibi. That's a great alibi. I love your
Yeah,
alibi.
right.
Thank
You're
you.
fucking sick.
Thank
You're
you for
disgusting.
giving me an alibi.
You're but that you're a coward.
So is
Listen to
this?
this fat fuck.
So are you
Listen to
saying?
this fat fucking pussy?
So are you saying?
What's up, fat fuck?
So you're
So
saying
you
that
finally pulled up the video.
he finally
Bob?
learned how to
You
internet.
fat fuck.
He finally learned how to
I know
internet.
you're fat. You're so goddamn fat. Your head's about to explode. You fat fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, roast
So
me.
Fat fucking pussy trying to call another man a pussy. What a fat fucking pussy.
Okay.
I'll tell
Bob,
you.
what do you think of me?
Man
Bob?
pussy. The man walks with man pussy. You know what that means?
What's that mean, Bob?
Pronounced.
It means you got a man pussy instead of an asshole.
So
Fat
Bob, did
fuck.
you just admit
Okay,
that
Bob.
you did murder transvestites, or because you said
talking about alibis? So like
Yeah.
you did
No,
murder.
I never murdered anybody. I'm an innocent guy.
So because you said that only real men do that. So you're not. So you're insinuating that you're not a real
That's right.
man.
No, look, I'll say this. In my military record, I do have 50 kills.
Oh, you lying sack of shit.
But those are all legal.
Stolen valor is a crime too.
Man,
That's
do I
not
bet
stolen valor. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
It's a
Oh,
fact.
where can we look that up? Where can we look that up?
Yeah, when's
I don't know, but do you know what you do? You're supposed to do nowadays. It's every 10 kills. But when I was so busy, I was killing so many people left and right.
In what
They
branch of
waited
the
till I
military?
killed
Are you
50
sure that your
people before they
military
gave me a
service
what
wasn't
test?
Call of Duty?
A what test? Do you know what the test is?
No.
When you kill so many people in the military, they give you a test. Do you know what the test is?
Explain.
Bob, are you
Come
sure
on.
that your service wasn't in Call
Explain,
of
Bob.
Duty?
You're the fucking one bringing up the Watt test. Explain.
Go ahead.
I'm asking you since y'all know it all.
Well, you dumb cunt. I'm not in the fucking military. I never killed anybody in the military. You're claiming to have. Tell us, Bob.
Yeah, tell us
'Cause
all
a lot
about
of
it.
times-
So you
a
never
lot of
kill
times-
anybody in the military, but you kill people out of the military. Is that what you're
Whatever.
saying?
Well, we're
Whatever.
not going to end
Whatever,
into
Bob.
that on air right now.
Yeah, we're not like you. We're not total fucking inbred pieces of shit that admit to murder.
Oh yeah, you're definitely inbred pieces of shit that have murdered people. All 5 of you.
You
Hey,
just
I didn't murder anyone.
I know you are.
Yeah, you
but
did.
What am I? I know you are, but
It's
what
called
am
it's
I?
called a psych test. It's called a psych test. You have to undergo a psych test every 10 fucking kills.
Explain it,
Okay.
Deputy Dumbass.
I just did. It's called a psych test. They put you in a room, ask you a bunch of fucking stupid questions.
So what's the point?
Make sure you're not going to go into civilian life and murder people.
Yeah, you weren't gonna. You were gonna sit back and suck down Keystones, jack off in your little fucking bed, eating ice cream sandwiches, thinking about the crack horse down the street sucking your dick.
And let me ask you this: you don't do that?
No, I fucking
mean,
don't,
I
dude.
do.
I'm
but-
civilized.
You're abnormal. You're abnormal as fuck.
No,
you're the
I'm-
only guy that don't jack off,
I'm
thinking
God
about
level,
women
Papa.
sucking his dick.
Fuck no. I'm God.
Women.
Oh yeah, you're gay. I forgot. You jack off thinking about guys sucking your dick.
I call in a favor. It's easy.
Bob, I'm willing to do the thing with the rope around my nuts, but only if you talk dirty to me and spit on me while we're doing it.
Wow.
Gotta
Wait,
spit.
what are y'all gonna do while I'm talking dirty to you and spitting on you?
No,
No,
the
sorry,
thing that
sorry,
you said
dude,
about
that
tying
was
up
something
my
He got
nuts.
really
And wait a
excited.
minute, I get to
It's gone.
videotape
It's gone.
this and make
It's
money
gone.
off of it, right?
Yeah,
Sure,
that's
Bob.
fine. As long as
Yeah,
you talk
make
dirty into me
money
and spit
off
on me
of
while
it.
you're doing it.
But I don't have to engage in any sex. But I can talk dirty to you and spit
somehow I feel
on
you
while
will.
I'm dipping snuff, and that's okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
you can do everything a gay guy would do in a gay porn video, except put his dick inside of a man. I
Correct.
guess if that's how
Well,
far you're willing to
and
go.
I ain't having no gay sex.
Well, yeah, no, you're willing to
Don't
go
have
all
to.
the way up to the point where you choke, fuck, spit on, and do everything else, denigrating and having a massive sexual aura about you in a gay porn video, except
Yeah.
put your little pee-pee in a butthole,
But he doesn't
right?
have sex, so it's not gay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah,
And they're gonna be tied up, and I can slap the shit out of them or even hit them if I want to.
very
Preferably
homoerotic.
with
Yeah,
like a leather flog, yes.
Yeah.
I can take a leather rope and spank their ass.
Oh
is
my
that what
God,
you're into,
please.
Bob?
Fuck yeah, let's make that video. I'd love it, man. As long as I'm making money, I don't give a fuck.
Cool.
This sounds like
Hey,
a
Bob.
good time.
What if it didn't make a
Bob,
lot of
can I
money?
be on a live stream
What
with
if it didn't make a lot
You
of money?
can even entitle it "Straight Guy Makes a Gay Video." Makes the ultimate gay video.
Matter of fact, you better put straight guy in the title of this gay video. When I'm doing all the gay video stuff, it better say that I'm a straight guy, okay?
That's right. And while I'm walking around this motherfucker, spanking his ass, you got to have an arrow pointed to me saying, "This is the straight guy."
So,
Bob, do you think we need an arrow to point that out? You think we need an arrow? You wouldn't just be that obviously straight. You need an arrow? Because I'll give you an arrow.
I think it'd be obvious. Yeah, but I still want the arrow pointing to me saying straight guy in the video. We got to manipulate that.
If you're so worried about your sexuality,
obviously, all of y'all are going to have gay sex the way I direct it, and I'm going to be the straight
the way
guy.
you direct
I'm going to
it,
be the only
definitely.
one not to have no gay sex.
So, Jesus though was definitely gay, right?
100%.
No.
100% gay.
Wrong.
Why?
Come on.
Did he just hang out with a bunch of other men all the time?
I hang out with men when I go fishing. What's the problem?
I mean, fishing for
you're
booty.
not gay.
So you're saying I can go fishing with 25 other people unless I'm gay?
And you guys are all gay with each other, yes.
No, we're not.
You are.
It's called a charter boat.
You're
It's
gay
called a
together.
charter boat.
It's a charter gay
Wrong.
butt sex
Wrong.
boat.
Wrong.
You can't spell charter boat without Bob.
Wrong.
Gay.
You're not even allowed to have sex on the boat. That's wrong.
Wrong.
You're there
Wrong.
to fish.
Wrong.
You're going fishing
You're not even
on a
allowed to
charter
have
boat.
sex on the boat.
Wrong.
That's
I tried. They wouldn't let me.
Got on that boat and I said, "Hey guys, so where do we have all the gay sex?" They said, "You're not allowed to have gay sex on
They
this
beat
boat."
your ass down and made you suck all their dicks, didn't they?
You
that-
can't
is that-
do it on the life raft, though.
You were the entertainment for the night. You were like
Bob,
the dick sucker. You sucked off 25 guys.
Bob, if you were in the military, why do you have your flags hung wrong on the wall behind you?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Let me ask you this.
Oh no. Answer the question.
Peace sign and all that gay shit, communist bullshit.
Answer.
How are you going to claim to be military and hang your flag wrong?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you motherfuckers are so stupid. You probably did vote Democrat because you love the ideology of being a slave.
No, stupid.
To some massa.
Stupid is
Answer
as
the question.
Stupid does, Forrest Trump. Stupid is as stupid does. Why is your flag behind you hung wrong if you're in the fucking military?
My flag's not hung wrong.
We're
Yeah, you
looking at
dumb
a
bitch,
picture
got
of
a
you.
flag back there. The flag above your bed where you rest your little head when you have your jerk sessions and thinking about all the boy butts you want to fucking stick it into. It's hung backwards compared to all the other flags. Like, you have to be blind and stupid not to look back at the wall and see you have one that's backwards compared to all the other ones.
It's correct.
Only if your goddamn computer shows it in reverse.
There's
Then all the other flags are.
No,
you have right.
the stars, listen, you stupid fuck. The stars are hung to the left and the stripes to the right. If you're not seeing it that way, you got a fucked up PC.
No, deputy dumbass, look at the one above your bed.
You have two.
Dumbass fat fuck.
Look at the
What's
one above
wrong?
your bed, dumbass, dumb fuck.
What about it?
It's hung backwards, you old fart.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
Gandalf the Gay, check again. Did you just switch it around the wall? We got 1,000 fucking photos and videos of you with it wrong.
Wrong. You're wrong. You're stupid fuck.
Not only are you wrong here, it proves how wrong you are in everything else.
The stars go to the top left, right?
Yeah, like almost every flag except
That's how my goddamn flag is. My flag is flown. My flag is flown. The stars are to the top left. If you're not seeing that, your goddamn computer has reversed the video. That means you got a cheap ass piece of shit computer.
Are
That's
you
not my
watching?
fault. That's
Are you
your
watching
fault.
our stream right now? Do you see us?
Yeah. Picture on
No.
our stream.
Okay, because
I can.
Yeah.
Hold on, I can.
Pull it
Hold on.
up. Go to our channel, and we're gonna point to the flag we're talking about. That isn't right.
Your bed and one over your window, and they're different. So one of them is wrong.
It's
Oh, I'm gonna go look. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Bob.
I see this corn dick sucker here.
Yeah. You fart.
I see that ugly lesbian up there, and I see a fat fuck right there, and I see a blonde gay wad and a blonde fucking dick sucker with.
Papa, look at
Make
the
sure
flag.
he sucks a lot of dick and gets extra cum on his fucking goatee.
How about this
And
flag?
then I see a young trainee gay fuck fixing to get trained by all of you.
Look at the backwards flag, Bob. Look at the busted ass backwards flag.
Yeah.
The backwards flag is hung right if you're looking at it, left to right. That's not backwards, you
But what
stupid
about
fuck.
the one next to it?
Yeah.
They're
Next
different.
to what? Next to what?
We're pointing
There's a
at
flag
it.
up and down. Those goes over the window. They're hung the right
stars
way.
are on the right there, Bob.
Both stars are on the left. Turn properly. That's not wrong, you stupid fuck.
They're the opposite of each other.
This
Oh, you talking about the little flag?
Yes.
The little flag where the
Yes,
stars
Bob.
are to the right?
The little one that happens to be hung.
Okay,
backwards.
you know why the flag's flown that way?
Why?
Oh God.
Because I can't put it on the opposite fucking wall.
Aw, that's a sad
I
story.
got my sunglasses over there, man. So I'll hang it on the other side.
Then why
And
not
nobody
hang it-
gives a fuck. It's up and down. It don't make
Why
a
not hang
fuck.
it correctly, Bob? Why not hang it correctly?
But it doesn't matter anymore.
Because the other side does it. It shows it very like a dull color. It's not like
why hang it
you're
up
not
at
gonna
all?
see the actual colors.
Why
that
don't you
good.
go to the dollar store and buy another made in China American flag to put there?
That's what most of those little flags are. They're all made in
know.
China flags.
We know,
They're all
Bob.
made in China flags. That's
Bob,
right.
when
In
I look at
China,
your wall, I
who
don't
you
see a
voted
Perry.
for,
I
you
don't
voted Democrat, you stupid
I don't
fag.
see a patriot when I look at your wall. I see a scum-sucking China fucking buy-in loser.
And you know what I see when I look at your goddamn video?
What's that,
I
old
see a
man
bunch
Con?
of gay fucking communist motherfuckers.
Yeah, but
Who's
you
too
see that
fucking
everything.
stupid to
Bob.
realize
Bob, you
that
can't get a
when
bucket of
America
chicken
turns
without seeing
communist,
gay in it.
I could take over this country and kill
Bob.
every one of you fucking gays
Bob.
using the military, and there ain't a
Bob.
goddamn thing you can do
Bob.
about it.
Bob.
And you'll be the first motherfuckers killed.
Bob, you would reach into a fucking bucket of chicken full of breast and thighs and pull out a deep-fried dick, Bob. That's who you are.
Yes, but it will be your dick, and I will be pulling it off of your body to kill your fucking ass.
Is that true, Bob?
It is true.
You're such a fucking goofball weenie.
Yeah.
You're such a goddamn fat fuck.
I'm a giant compared to you, you
Yeah.
minuscule
No,
man.
you ain't
Gross
shit.
little
You're
thing.
about a foot
You're a
shorter
gross-
than I am, okay?
you're a
You need to
gross,
understand that.
disgusting
You are a
dick.
short, cock-sucking fat fuck.
I'm a fucking
You ain't about
monster.
shit.
I'm a monster. You're in the closet. Deal with
Okay?
it, Bob.
Show up in my house and let's go out back and wrestle.
Yeah,
If
let's
I-
go to.
Oh, of course you want to go out in the backyard and wrestle. with
Yeah,
me.
is it after a
Of
Thanksgiving
course.
dinner? Can we have a Thanksgiving dinner first?
I got a tree log to shove up your ass. Bigger than what you're used
Make it
to.
about a butt thing, you latent fucking fool.
Yeah.
No, I just want to tear up your asshole for you and make you go to the hospital. I don't want to kill you.
Your fantasies are they're very basic.
I want to teach you a lesson, you fat fuck.
You're the type of guy
Show
that
up in my
reads
house. You're so
50
big
Shades
and
of
bad. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Woo, I'm
me a
so
lesson,
scared.
Daddy. Teach me
I'm
harder.
so scared. I'm so scared.
Internet
You're
tough
scaring
guy
me.
syndrome.
Oh my God, I'm so scared. Woo, you scared me.
Bob, I don't want to scare you, man. I just want to try and shake you up a little bit, let you look at yourself in a lens other than your sick Trump.
Look,
deranged-
man, look, your sickness is your fucking homosexuality. That's your fucking sickness. It has suckered you into the way of communism.
Bob, if I was gay, I would be happily.
And communism is pure fucking evil against your fucking fellow people.
Bob, if I was gay, I would be happily gay, and I would never talk about gay stuff as much as you do.
You
I'm
are
straight,
gay.
Bob.
You
I'm straight,
are
Bob.
gay.
I'm
and you're trying to project. All you talk about all day long when you gay guys aren't doing videos is homosexuality.
Bob, I'm a straight man. I know for a fact I don't have to talk about.
No,
gay
you're not
stuff to
straight.
make my
Ain't none of you straight. You only got one fucking female gay guy on a goddamn video, a transvestite. That's
What?
it.
Fucking female gay guy.
A female gay guy.
Look, I want you to know
Yeah,
nobody has
transvestite.
no one has propositioned me and gave me more fun offers than you. Like, I have not gotten a single gay guy that has invited me.
The
to
guy in the
fun
top left
activities.
part of your video is definitely a transvestite.
I'm a
faggot.
transvestite.
Bob, you're
Yeah.
a fun boy. You're a fun boy, Bob.
No,
Hey, I
you're
got
the
a-
fun
yeah,
boy.
Bob, do you know what
You're
a
the fun boy.
transvestite
Everybody,
is?
when somebody walks past you, they just turn you around, bend you over, and butt fuck you, get a quick nut, and keep on walking.
You have the weirdest fantasies, you old fun boy.
Yeah.
And if by chance two guys enter your fucking dorm, one guy's butt fucking, and another guy walks up, he just sticks it in your fucking throat.
Why do you have one of the highest pitched voices I've ever heard on a man before?
And you know what?
Is it a lack of testosterone?
Look, you know what that is? It's called a bitch boy. You're the local bitch boy, and y'all five live together and butt fuck each
Bob, do
other.
you have
Is that what it is,
Should you
Bob?
be getting a hormone replacement therapy?
Yeah.
It's pretty sad when five men have to live together and have sex with each other just to get through life because you're not men enough to go get a real fucking job.
You sound like an old prospector.
Yeah.
You sound like a fucking little titty winker.
Yeah.
You sound like a titty winker that can't get a fucking job.
Bob was an old prospector. He kept throwing out all the gold nuggets and searching deeper for dick.
Bob doesn't give a fuck if people have jobs because when they have jobs, he just calls their places of business and harasses them.
That's right.
Bob,
All right,
are you
Bob.
gonna call the FBI on us now?
Hey, dressed up. What happened?
Hey, Bob, you want to go play with your friend? We'll hang up on you.
No. I'm not into no gay shit neither.
That's your boyfriend, Bob.
We should let him go. He's gonna call the FBI again.
Let me ask you this. Of all of your times that you've been a bitch boy, of all of the times that you've ever been a bitch boy,
yeah,
how many times did you reach back there and lick the butthole clean while you had dick and balls in your mouth?
That's the question a straight man would ask.
Absolutely.
Yep, you've proven tonight, Bob, that you are a
Classic-
straight man with all the
classic
questions
straight
you
man
ask.
question.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, how did y'all find that goddamn transvestite?
I was always told not to lick butthole and tell.
That's true.
Oh, no lick and tell?
Lintel.
All right, Bob. I hope you don't spread that bullshit transphobic garbage anymore. I would like to think you're better than that, but I know it's not true. I know you're a fucking trash human. But that's the type of stuff that'll get you deplatformed, and we really don't want to lose you here because your stupid, crazy garbage is very fun to laugh at. You know, you are a fucking punchline. You're a walking, talking human punchline. You're the fucking goof that buys the Made in China MAGA bullshit, and we love that. We eat that shit up here. Fuck you, you garbage human. Talk to you again soon.
You rather sell out the
It's a good mic drop hang up.
I feel bad for him whenever he gets hung up on because we have each other, right? All he has is his fantasies.
He has his that's not true. Trumpster Bob and I have a date now.
Fucking magicist, you would. Is that why you're growing that thing on your chin? Or are you trying to be more like
I need something to catch the cum, obviously.
Yeah.
Your drip guard.
Mess up a perfectly good shirt.
It's interesting because like he'll never be wrong because he can make up anything he wants about whoever he's talking about, and because that's true enough to him, it doesn't matter if he's wrong or right. It's mental illness.
The flag thing was perfect. Just like there's two different, ergo one of them is wrong. He's like, oh, that one? Well, that one doesn't matter. Like, well, you can't argue with that. Like
that one was supposed to go on the other wall, but I hang my sunglasses up there, and if I were to flip that flag around, it'd be dull on the other side. So I can't have a dull flag there.
So why not
I'd
move
rather
your
just hang the
sunglasses
flag backwards,
or not use the flag?
Yeah,
Or
move
just
the
put it the
sunglasses
right way.
to that wall.
Possibly take one flag down.
No, if I take that one flag down, I will be not a true patriot.
I don't get how
if I take that one down, they all go down.
How does the sunglasses thing have anything to do with why that one's backwards?
No idea.
Because of the wall.
The sunglass area is where that flag was supposed to go.
Right, I get that.
Yeah, I'm talking myself through it. Hold on.
The flags are like badges, the same way him getting blowjobs from women are badges. They're these things he puts on to prove to himself that he's a man enough to exist.
But you know he's making up a lot of this shit. Like,
of course.
Think he served in the military and killed 50 people?
All these things make him feel better about himself because he has a terrible inadequacy issue. If you you have to have more than one flag on your wall. You are trying to prove something to yourself.
I'd say if you have one. I think one flag is too many flags on your wall.
What if they're all? Oh, hold on. Let's not get crazy here.
Yeah.
What if they're all different flags?
Try not to trigger Ben here. Scott, chill. Ben's got a flagtism. Chill.
I should take a picture in front of my big Soviet flag to trigger Trumpster Bob. Since I'm a communist tranny now.
What about the communism thing? Because Russia is communist as of 1991.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I gotta leave. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, thanks.
You
for
guys are the best. Sorry for being a little awkward. I'm kind of nervous. So.
It's okay, Josh. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. And hey, check out that song by Nas.
All right. Fly Fox.
All of my flags are either national flags or state flags.
All of my flags are false.
Mundane Scott.
I didn't know Sandy Hook had a flag.
Oh my God. That's a good one.
I just want to point out, I'm going to read all the donations we got tonight.
Did we only get like 2?
Oh, no, I just read them all.
Oh, you read them all?
We got none.
Huh.
We've got none today.
Yeah, what the hell, people?
Is it broke?
What are you doing?
You had the perfect opportunity to interrupt us talking to Trumpster Bob. Why?
I figure at least 20 or 30 people would have asked us if we listened to a Nas song by now.
So if you guys want to throw us a couple bucks so we could try to get to 50% going into our last show of the week, trying to meet this goal, that would be great. Also, something I mentioned earlier that I'm not sure if everyone here saw, we got a few things going on. There's a link in the description. It's an affiliate link for the app Robinhood. If you click on it and sign up using the app, you will get a free stock, and I will get a free stock too. So I'm putting that out there because you guys, I don't have friends and family to share it with. I just share it with you people. So you're my only hope.
That's sweet.
Help me. You're my only hope for getting free stocks through the Robinhood app. All you have to do is sign up. You don't have to buy anything. You just have to create an account. Because they think the reason they do that is they think your chances of buying something is greater if you create an account. So that's why they do it.
Yeah.
But you don't have to buy it. Patreon. Sign up for Patreon now because we really need it. We really need the help. So, and we do extra stuff on Patreon. We've got 2 movie reviews coming up this month. We're probably going to schedule those for next week. And what else do we got?
Actual Mania.
Actual Mania. What was our other private show that we were going to do, Billy? You had a good idea for that, but I can't remember.
Yeah, we're going to rank every antagonist or crazy person that we have. We're going to rank them from sweet to sour on the scale. And see if we could figure out who the sweetest of sweet boys is and the most sourest of sour.
So oddities and antagonists, we rank them. There are some people that are kind of neutral in the middle. You know, they kind of skirt the line. Sometimes they'll kind of move back and forth. Like Rev News is someone that I'm kind of like, oh, he's all right. He's just a weirdo. And I'm like, oh, he has to have sex with Shani. I guess he doesn't have to, but he chooses to. And I'm like, but I still feel bad.
No, he has to. It's the law.
I feel like he would be closer on the sweet side, but still very centrist in the sweet and sour. He'd be almost like an umami.
Yeah.
I've just picked my sweetest, and I can't think of anyone to beat him.
What do you think?
Is there anyone sweeter than Kevin Joseph King?
Honestly, he's the one. He's the one that it was him, and I think Wild Bill that triggered my thought for this.
Gail is close. I don't
Gail
know.
is pretty
We'll have to have this conversation on the private show.
Sure.
Exactly. We can't just give away all these free.
And that's available
thoughts.
for $5. Just $5. $5. You sign up now. You'll get 2 private shows. And
so what are the dates of these private shows?
They're actually going to be on Sundays, just because of the holidays and everything.
The 20th and the 27th of December.
Yeah, 20th and the 27th. And then on the 28th, I'm actually doing another private show the next day, the Tap private show on December 28th.
So am I.
Yeah. Me and Scott Jabisky and Pimp Monk have been doing most of the Tap episodes together lately. So, and we're doing a private show on the 28th too.
I do like that.
Yeah. It's all kinds of private
Good
shows.
stuff right there.
And we'll have to figure out when we have to do these movie reviews. Oh, God, the movie reviews. We do them live now, which is good. They kind of
rally style.
Yeah, because we used to just record them. And it has a whole new dynamic to kind of, because we bring the people in at the end and kind of discuss what we just watched.
Right. I live commentated Twilight New Moon the other day. That was pretty exciting.
I can't speak for the veracity of this statement, but someone has suggested becoming a patron prevents COVID. Maybe that's true.
I heard that.
It could be.
Yeah.
Clinical
I heard it's
studies
as effective
suggest
as the vaccine.
It's worth a try.
Clinical
For
studies
$5,
suggest it
what
might
do you
be
have
true.
to lose? I mean,
yeah.
I guess we're gonna move on. Here's how this says: how to steal an ATM. Okay.
Yes.
I like where this is going already.
My fucking man right here.
Wow.
Do you not need like a psych test or something before you get to operate these heavy machines?
It's in Ireland.
Well, I think it's after 10 or 50 ATMs stole, they give you a psych test in Ireland.
They ask a bunch of stupid questions.
Oh my God. It's just going in the back of the van, the top. What? They're going to drive away with it in the top. Shut up. Shut
that.
the fuck up.
Your plan.
What
It
the
started
fuck?
so good.
Is there any chance that there's enough money in that safe to make this like worth it?
To pay for the van repairs?
I feel it's ATM, right? Not a safe.
It's an ATM.
Those ATMs aren't that deep with money, right? Like they're like 10 grand maybe.
Something like that.
Is there any chance that everybody within like a 3-block radius didn't just hear him destroying this building?
Yeah. And actually, this is Ireland, so that ATM is mostly potatoes.
Yeah, it's Ireland. It's a look the other way state.
A state?
Yeah.
Ireland, the 51st state.
Yeah.
Florida is a stand your ground state. Texas is a crippled state of affairs.
Hey, children of God. So I just wanted to remind you guys of something else because, you know, a lot of people keep like waking up and then they're falling back asleep because we're at the very end now. So people are falling back asleep and they keep forgetting. So, and remember, everything I read to you is like scriptural. I back everything I say with scripture. So this is why the devil tries to copy me with doing the Mother Mary, Luciferian.
Oh,
by the way, all
about
the
her accusing Satan of copying her.
Luciferian churches are all the ones that worship like the Mother Mary, Catholicism, Buddhist. You know, every single religion was created by Lucifer and Satan to trick everyone. The only one that's belonging to God is obviously those of you who keep the testimony of Jesus Christ. Now, with that being said, let me read this to you to bring you back into remembrance that I am your mother, the mother of all the children of God, because it even says so here in the Bible. The Revelation 12 woman, I just uploaded a video before this showing you the dragon that stands before me, the Revelation 12 woman. And the Lord confirms it again in the Bible.
It's hard. It's hard.
Where's this dragon at?
It's just a bunch of nonsense. She used to say things that were kind of funny from time to time, but now I think it's just a lot of nonsense.
It's just this stream of consciousness rambling.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes there's jewels. Sometimes, we're digging through mud.
Yeah, and I feel like this time. I'm going to move to something more enjoyable than Tila Tequila. Let's do this.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
So seriously, is Streamlabs broken? Is it just not working?
Yeah, what's up?
It seems like, you know, we're not even getting the.
Can someone send a $1 test?
There it is.
Big Soul
Okay.
just said
All
hello.
right. Thank you for confirming that it at least works. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you.
All right.
The mark of the beast, Streamlabs.
Here's Cage. Times are tough, man. People they a lot of people are out of work. They're on unemployment. It's tough, So.
Is police car truck over there 11?
What? We just saw 9. He went from cakes. He goes from 9 to 11. Goes from 9 to 11. What is this?
Never forget.
So I got this again, y'all. Yeah.
He's so active
I
now.
almost want to lose.
Oh.
Well, like this to the bad suspect.
What I did to the bad sister?
Oh, I hope
got
that's
the
not
bad
what he
guy.
said. Go back. Go back and please confirm that's not what he said.
You have
I
to
don't
make
want
sure
that
he
to
didn't
be what
say-
he did to bad sister.
Let's
He
see.
did not say what I did to bad sister.
Okay, I'm
He
gonna
did
play
not
it.
say that, right?
I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
Listen.
So I got the bad guy. See, I got the bad guy. So I got the bad guy, y'all. Y'all see it?
I got the bad guy, y'all. Y'all see it.
Yeah, but this isn't.
Yeah, hold on. See what he-
Put this on the floor. Press it off.
We didn't see this part yet, right? We didn't go back.
It was before this.
Can we remove Josh's picture from the screen now that he's
Yeah.
gone?
Kill Josh.
I'm gonna turn my camera. So I got this again, y'all. Yeah. And I always want to lose. Well, like this to the bad suspect.
What did he say? What did he say?
I'm
What
pretty
did-
sure he said is what I did to the bad sister.
I don't like it.
Not
He
a
might not
boy
be the
thing to
sweetest I
do.
thought.
He said I got the bad suspect.
Let's do it again.
I want to lose. Well, like this to the bad suspect.
I'm gonna just pretend that he said something.
Yeah, somebody
Next
said bad
subject.
suspect.
There is really an R in there at the end, which is the problem. But he just talks weird, so maybe it's just
I
that.
got the bad
Say
guy.
bad suspect.
See, I got the bad guy.
Because now he's saying he's got the bad guy. There's no more sister.
I mean, based
I got
on his
bad guy, y'all,
videos, he
y'all
could
see it?
probably make a really good police officer.
I saw there was one video someone sent in that made me sad, so I didn't play it because he was like he was holding a photo of his mom and he's like, "This is my late mother. There's a photo of my late mother. She's dead."
Oh, that is sad.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh man, I can't play that one."
So put it on the floor. Put it on the floor. Press it off.
Damn! Folded him.
It sounded like it made the sound from like Street Fighter when you get like knocked down. It's like, oh!
You win. Perfect.
Japan.
Japan.
Well, like this, y'all. Put it again.
I had a friend when I was in elementary school that thought Guile's name was Gully, and we argued about it like we were about to murder each other. Like, yeah. I'm like, no.
cute.
And there was no internet to like look that shit up and like prove that we had to wait till the Street Fighter movie came out. And I'm like, look, see, motherfucker?
See, idiot. Now, where were you when you learned that Vega was a man and that you should stop most of your jerking off to.
I always knew Vega was a man.
I thought he was a pretty lady.
Yeah, I thought Vega was a lady up until I read the book about the backstories of the characters. Because I got super into Street Fighter.
I always knew Vega was male.
I was like, Vega's but this is before I was like attracted to women. Like really, I was still on that stage where I was like, girls are gross.
And they made a lot of Street Fighter G.I. Joe characters back in the day, and I had some of those, and Vega was clearly on a male body.
I had E Honda and Blanca.
Wasn't there like a Street Fighter G.I. Joe crossover at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Street Fighter characters as G.I. Joe figures. The old school, like, plastic with all the joints. They had, like, multiple joints.
I don't know how it is now, but when I was growing up, there were two people who were real life humans that had G.I. Joe figures.
We've talked about this before.
It was Sergeant Slaughter and William the Fridge Perry.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody else has gotten one since then.
Oh God, I have no idea.
I don't think so. Well, there definitely will be like another William.
What happened to this thing?
It's
missing the whole back half of the shell.
He beats the shit out of it.
Yeah, it's where he takes his frustrations out.
I have this video. I know we don't have that much time left. I have this video. It's really long, but I thought we could watch a few parts of it. The title is Gale Destroys Satan with Lightning Bolts live on stream.
Okay.
And Zach Knight sent it to me.
Oh yeah. Ritual summon Satan.
Buster, are you there? Yeah.
She's got to hang out.
All right, I'm going to do a quick test teleport on you. We're going to test you out into. Let's go ahead and put you on our moon base for a second, and then we're going to teleport you back.
I think this was their patron hangout.
Yeah, Zach Knight's like, let's put you on our moon base for a second. Look, someone has a Brett Keane as a manatee profile picture.
I see a Keen Manatee. I see a Neil Breen, I believe.
Okay.
There's that K-pop star over there.
Taco people for me.
That's Rule 13, was their name? Rule 30, I don't know.
All right, let's go ahead and do
Rule
if
34.
you can't get any trouble breathing, it's probably an air leak or something. Let me know if you have any depressurization problems. Okay, we're going to go ahead and teleport you in 3, 2, 1. All right. We got is the gravity good over there?
Is the gravity good over there?
It feels normal. Okay. Having any trouble breathing?
Testing, 1, 2, 3,
No.
testing. I think I'm good here.
Okay. So I think we got you. I think we did a good teleport, and we verified that your.
I think we did a good teleport.
That your pod's operating properly. So I'll go ahead and teleport you back. All right. Teleporting in 3, 2, 1. Okay. You might want
This
to know
is
just make sure.
really taking advantage of someone with mental problems.
So if I understand this right, they teleport her whole apartment onto the church.
Check your penis. Sometimes it gets. Sometimes it turns upside down when you get teleported.
Sometimes your penis gets turned upside down.
Did check what?
It's gonna happen.
I'm sorry. Your penis. Oh, I'll just might check your penis. Because yeah, sometimes your penis gets turned upside down when you get teleported. It's no big deal. Sometimes
All right, I'm on camera here. Let me go get this.
She has a lot of boxes, I noticed. There are boxes everywhere.
A lot of storage at the Korb-Schuler household.
If you could see behind her in the lower left corner, there's just like a ton of boxes all around.
In a second.
She has a PO box now, so you can send her fan mail, and she'll pin it up to that nice corkboard that I sent her.
Oh, really?
Nice.
You sent it to her?
Yeah. And she has, I think, right above it is a picture that Ryby sent her as well, which is pretty cool.
Teleportation problems.
Well, we're just double checking, make sure your screen is coming out the right way. We might have some mom check it.
I didn't know you could do all this stuff on Discord.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with teleporter technology.
Wow, who's the lady?
Hi, Gail.
Is that Purple Skirple? No, who is it?
No, that's Tiff Tiff all day. You've got a few new patrons.
Oh, well, welcome all of you. Yeah.
I'm good. It's normal.
Let me make sure it's...
Does it smell different or anything?
He's always like, look out, your genitals might turn upside down. Oh, does it smell over there? What the fuck?
Is this Zach Knight running the show?
Yeah, it's Zach Knight.
What a guy.
It's just, yeah, you might have like a different colored ejaculate the next.
The cross-color ejaculate?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You jack off, but that's actually pretty normal for teleporting.
That shouldn't be like a serious thing, though, right? That happens.
No, and women love it too. So if you can find a girl to come on her face, like sometimes it comes out rainbow. It's not gay. It's not a gay thing, but it's, yeah, it's totally cool.
This is interesting technology. That because this technology is not reported on in mainstream news, that's why people think I'm crazy. You know.
Well, yes, but also other
things.
Deep state, man.
So, boy, it looks like we got a. I guess because
like the black woman who you had to denounce as a Lord McBride Jesuit, right? The one who you were filming her kid.
She's like, what?
And she yelled at you. So, which of course means she's a Jesuit.
No, she wasn't a Jesuit. She wasn't a Jesuit. She was.
Found out later she wasn't.
She's just a low IQ woman who we misunderstood each other. So I apologized to her. I actually gave her some support. She's really frustrated because she doesn't have enough money, and she's got a bunch of daddies that won't take care of their kids, and she's got like 6 or 7 kids.
Oh my God.
This makes more sense when you understand like the Popeyes video for context.
Yeah.
That's really nice of you, Gail. You're not racist at all. That's awesome.
Oh no, I'm a very tolerant person.
She's a race realist, guys.
Oh my
very
God.
Tolerant, empathetic person. So Satan's got his invitation now, or what's going on with Satan?
You know,
yeah, Satan's about to enter the call.
Let me ask Rule 13. He's been the one who's kind of wrangling all the Wiccans. They kind, the thing is, they don't use deodorant, and I've been trying to stay away from them because they're a little obese. Semi-feminists. So yeah, let me.
None of them use deodorant. And they're a
My
little
nose has got.
What do we?
Lori's still dropping bombs. My nose has got that post-nasal drip. I guess she'll drop them as long as she can get away with it.
Were there a lot of bombs today?
Oh, there's been a lot of bombs all the time. Lori, she's a nut, man.
Yeah,
hey, man.
Lori.
Never quits.
Yes, she is.
She just throws those bombs. I think she throws everything she has in her. Huh? Who was that?
Get done.
Oh, is that Rule 13?
Rule 13.
Get done.
Oh, Rule 13. I can hear you. I'm surprised.
Yeah, usually I have her put my penis in her mouth when we're on here, so you don't get to hear her talking very much. But,
I'm surprised Lori lets me hear her.
Have a penis in her mouth.
I like Zach's style.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got a. Yeah, I hear. I think this is the first time I've ever heard her voice. She's got a voice kind of like
How
a
strange.
teenager.
yeah, that's why I like putting my penis in her mouth.
Gail's
I've
like,
got a very deep
okay.
voice. I have a manly voice. Maybe that's my manly genes.
Is it just me, or does Gail seem like?
I think there's actually a whole video of Rule 13. Remember when she won that Nobel Prize in Wiki editing?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
All kinds of people on here today.
Well, you got to admit, if Satan's going to show up, this would get a lot of people's curiosity. And I also posted the Discord link at my YouTube channel. So
Where's Satan?
Yeah, because we've been watching for what, 10 minutes now?
The men and the justices. And so, and they got candles now, and they're holding all them candles.
Is there Satan yet? It's 27 minutes in.
You do it.
Is that Satan laying on the bed, gingerly, stroking his own hair?
You don't want to. Yeah, look, not to. They didn't see.
Apparently, somebody has to who can make a connection with Satan has to go in and put his hand on the glass, and then Satan's going to make his demands, and then you both have to mutually agree, and then once you mutually agree, then we can move forward and come through.
So you don't need two.
I think this is where she's
the fat
ritual
one,
summoning
she
Satan.
said she's just there for the food, and she gave us the answer.
She gave us the answer.
Oh, here he is.
Up there.
Because maybe one day that.
All right, so Satan's just there conferring with his attorneys. He sure got a lot of them, Gail. I mean, it's a whole legion.
So the UFO alien demons possessing bodies now?
They're still coming out of the hole too.
Oh my goodness.
And they're starting to possess the bodies now, are they?
Satan's no, I don't think he's allowed to do anything here in the court. Satan's approaching the stand. He's about to speak.
Hi, Gail. This is Satan. How are you doing?
Satan will be doing a lot better when you start being good.
Wow, that's so wholesome.
Oh, you silly. You're so silly, Gail.
Is this Christian?
I'm not going to do anything bad. I'm going to be nice this time, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so what did you want to talk to me about? I'm here.
Well, what I want to talk to you about is that since you are determined to control the planet according to your specifications, which includes murdering anybody who won't worship you, we want to take out people that are like that because it's not fair to you oppose true love. And that's not right.
All right.
Well, I do oppose true love in all its forms. Okay, so that's true. You got me there, right? But why would I help you do anything that's not in my best interest?
Because maybe one day down the road, Jesus might let you back into heaven.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, though.
Well, it's up to you, Satan. You're the one who decided to be the rebel.
This seems rehearsed.
No, Ben. Satan's here.
This is real. This actually happened.
I know how powerful Gail is.
I mean,
is a documentary.
What I'm saying is it doesn't even seem improv. It seems
How could
rehearsed.
she anticipate Satan's questions? She's Gail. She's powerful, but not that powerful.
That was your decision. You didn't have to rebel. You didn't have to be a rebel. You could have stayed right where you were, and you should have. And now you've caused disorder in the universe and pain and suffering and death.
Shakespeare would cry.
Well, it's so much funner this way, though. Gail, I mean, come on. Everybody, what would it be like if Satan wasn't so fun? I mean, the world was just stuck.
It's not really fun to feel pain and suffering and to get sick and to throw up and to bleed and to have to work by the sweat of our brows. It's not fun to have earthquakes and to have tsunamis and hurricanes and tornadoes and all that stuff. And
maybe like a little fun.
It's not great.
I think you're just a bitch. You're a bitch, Gail, and that's all I have to say. You're a bitch.
No, you can call me whatever you want, but I believe in true love, and when true love rules the universe, everybody's going to be at peace and happy, and we'll all get along, and there'll be no more bloodshed and suffering and all this crap that you've unleashed in the universe because you're on a big ego trip.
Gail, I'm not the one with the giant ego, because I can handle lots of things that I know you can't handle very well. And I'm going to give you an example. My first exhibit for this trial is going to be Exhibit A.
What the fuck is Bill doing?
Oh my goodness, he just put up
I feel
the
like
video
doing
feed.
a racism,
The video
but I
feed
don't
of you
know
with,
how.
with your dildo.
So what's the big deal?
Yeah. It's the dildo video, Gail. Okay, we got a dildo video. This is the one where you were taking the dildo and it's really big and you couldn't even fit it in your vagina.
What does that have to do with the fact that
And
you're a
it's playing.
murderer? What? How does this justify
And this
murder?
video is-
How does this justify
It's all part
murder?
of my case.
Huh? How does this justify
All part of
murder?
my case, Gail.
How does this justify murder?
This is all part of my case. Now,
If the
we're going to
dildo
watch
fits,
this video.
you
It's a
must acquit.
24-hour on-a-loop video. And we're going to watch the video, and everyone's going to laugh. And all of the demons are laughing at you right now, Gail.
I don't care. It's funny. I agree with you. It's funny. But how does that? What does this have
It
to
is
do?
funny. I'm not
What
kidding.
does this have to do with the fact?
Satan is way more reasonable than Trumpster Bob, though.
100%.
He's easier to debate with.
I'd much rather debate Satan than Bob.
Yep.
Philly, what's going on with you?
I'm just watching a cool video.
Okay.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Murder. What'd you say?
That was it. That was the whole bit.
I don't care about this
no,
stupid
You couldn't even fit the dildo.
Don't get it.
So who cares? Who cares? What does that have to do with the fact that you're killing people because they won't worship you? I mean,
I think that's great.
this is irrelevant. This has nothing to do with the dildo. I'm not worried about the dildo. The whole world could watch the dildo. I don't care. As long as you don't make people suffer because they won't worship you. Because you don't punish people. Why don't you believe in freedom? What's wrong with freedom? Why do you use brain control on people to force them to follow you? Why don't you give people free will?
I did, Gail. I did, right here in this courtroom.
Yeah, but you don't in general. And when you're outside of the courtroom, you don't give people free will.
Right.
And that's what this case is all about. It's
That's
about
exactly
freedom. It's about freedom because you don't let people have free will. And because if they don't follow you, then you force them. You force them against their will to follow you. And that's wrong. It's against true love. You can't have true love without freedom. And that's why you're against true love, because you're against freedom.
You want freedom? You can't handle the freedom.
Yep.
Big old bloompa-loomp.
Bloop. Ugly. No, I'm sorry. I'm not ugly.
Becca.
Gail's fighting for us right now.
She's fighting the good fight.
Thank you, Gail. You're fighting an enemy I don't even believe in. You're doing it despite my disbelief. That's how.
Where does
good
he
Gail
rank?
is.
Like where for Gale? Where does Satan sit on like the hierarchy of bad guys? Like I would imagine Lori is worse than
Lori
Satan
is
for
worse.
her.
Lori is the worst.
Satan's like number five or six probably. So this is like another day at the office.
Okay, so you know how Spider-Man would go up against Kingpin sometimes, but Kingpin was kind of really Daredevil's arch.
Yes.
This is like Gail's Daredevil, and her arch would be Laurie McBride, right?
Yeah.
The king. This is Kingpin, or no, this is not Kingpin. This is fuck me.
You've gotten lost in your own metaphor. I appreciate what you were trying to do.
I know what he's getting at, but I'm not going to help bail him out.
Absolutely not.
Jesus and Satan are like the main adversaries here. Gail just fights on the side. You know, she's fighting Satan on the side. Laurie McBride is her arch. Laurie McBride is her arch enemy. Satan is the enemy of her eternal God bride lover, Jesus Christ, right? But that's his main course. She's just over here side fighting.
So this is basically like Avengers, except the Gale Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
Yeah, the GCU.
Oh.
I need a GCU. I need it.
I've been saying this should be a series on Netflix. The GCU should exist, and we should see Gail's life on Earth as one perspective, and we all think that she's crazy. That's what the world thinks of Gail. But then we see the other side in the series where she's actually legit 100% truthful to all her words, and she's fighting the Jesuits and everybody. I think that would be probably the most watched Netflix show ever. If Adam Sandler can get 19 million view hours per movie, you know.
Yeah.
They said the amount of people that watch Netflix on or watch Adam Sandler on Netflix, it would go back like 300 years worth of viewing time. The amount of people who watch Adam Sandler movies.
The only obstacle to this, though, is that the Gale movies would definitely be like a hard R. So,
I got a hard R for you.
Netflix always has hard R stuff.
I'm just saying it's gonna be hard to make like Avengers money on it just because of the R rating. But
it's Netflix.
They can make Deadpool money. They can't make Avengers money.
Yeah,
they can make Witcher money. Have you not watched Netflix? They have fucking stuff in there all the time with dicks and poopies. They don't need to make
and poopies.
Yes, they do that on Netflix. They do that. It would be the perfect platform. HBO, Netflix, any one of those places. Pick this up.
How about Hulu? How about Peacock?
Hulu doesn't have the budget to make a Gale series work, I think.
How about Disney Plus?
Disney Plus?
No.
What?
How about Quibi?
Gale could make Quibi pop. Gale could resurrect Quibi.
Gale is what Quibi was missing.
Yep.
Vote Quimby.
Are we gonna see the action with the lightning bolts?
Yeah, should we find the action?
Why are you against freedom?
I'm telling you, Gail. I'm saying
you need to honor your kid.
Oh, here she goes.
No, what I'm wondering.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
I can do it. I'm not. I mean, he's violating his terms. How in the world can we
vote on it?
how can we conduct a trial?
You can do it.
Okay, Gail. I'm gonna make a decision. Okay, I'm gonna ejaculate in Brent's mouth.
Oh.
Here, Brent.
Brent, what should we do?
It's gonna be fun.
Brent, what should we do?
No, Brent's got his mouth full right now.
No, Brent.
No, yeah, ejaculated into Brent's mouth.
Zach Knight, are you there?
Where's the clone? Someone switch me out.
Zach Knight, what do you advise?
I'm here, Gail.
What do you think we
Satan's bent me over. He's Satan's raping me, Gail.
I need to call Jesus.
Satan is fucking hit Zach in the
Oh, you don't want to call Jesus.
Zach.
That's
My calm about it. It's like, oh, Satan's raping me.
Well,
right now.
Zach can't talk now. He's dead. I killed Zach.
Lord Jesus, show up! Beat up Satan, Lord Jesus!
Beat up.
He's violated his terms. You are allowed to show up. He's violated his non-interference agreement. Lord Jesus, show up!
Cocoa butter. I don't like it.
No, don't listen to me.
Lord Jesus, show up!
Use your lightning. Use your lightning.
It was not going to work on Satan.
It's not going to work on Satan.
Lord Jesus, show up!
That's not nice.
It's working. It's working. It's working.
Oh, you evil bastard! How dare you! Lord Jesus, show up! Yes!
I'm gonna ejaculate on these.
Light bulb.
Lord Jesus, show up! He violated his agreement that Jesus can be here!
You're doing so good.
Lord Jesus, show up! Beat him! Yes!
Did she get him?
How dare Satan violate his agreement?
He's getting a workout.
He violated his non-interference agreement. That means Jesus is allowed to show up and beat him up.
Oh my goodness, Gail.
What?
Oh my goodness, Gail.
What is that?
He's getting lightning bolts all over the place. Keep doing it.
Yeah. You die, Satan! I'm so mad at him, man. How dare he show up and violate
Oh my goodness.
Is Jesus there?
Hey, just do here. Thunder and lightning. Jesus riding on the lightning. He dies like a serpent.
What was that now?
Jesus is riding on the lightning. He's like a horse made out of lightning.
Oh, that's great. What's happening to
That's
Satan?
great. That's great, Zach.
Oh, he's getting blown apart.
Yeah, good.
Wow.
I love how she's just like, oh, the lightning bolts obviously won't work against Satan.
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
they're
yeah,
effective
she's
against
realistic.
a bunch of other things, but not Satan.
Too bad
Yeah.
Jesus rode in on those fucking lightning bolts, though.
Don't you now?
Jesus put him back in hell.
Yeah, the demon's back in hell.
I've earned a coffee.
Jesus is talking right now, but I don't think you can hear him.
Of course not. I can never hear him. He protects me.
Jesus
is
like
saying
here
that-
Zach
that
Knight died.
Satan was right about one thing. He's saying that Satan was right, that he was that Jesus? Okay, so Satan was right that Popeyes is better than KFC. And he said
They're more important
he was
to the
right
black
about the other
community.
thing too, that we probably can't be taking the Jesuits to court when we're actually at war with them.
Oh. So what does that mean?
He's saying that Satan and the Jesuits have been messing with you every time they showed up to court.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that nothing's binding when you're already at war. Yeah, the conspiracy law doesn't work on the Jesuits. It only works on the nations that follow conspiracy law.
Oh, so what does that mean in regards to the case?
So what he's saying is the case probably ain't going to do nothing. What we need is a formal declaration of war.
Oh, and so with a formal declaration of war, what would that mean?
You just get to kill Jesuits whenever you want.
Or what about Satan worshippers?
I mean, follow them.
What about killing Satan worshippers? Because aren't they the same thing?
Jesus is saying that you have to work them details out. He's probably going to talk to you later about it.
Oh, I see. So we need a declaration of war then.
Oh my goodness.
War Gale.
Yeah, Jesus said it's probably not a good idea to summon Satan from hell and make a deal with him too.
Oh, well, that wasn't really my idea.
Remember what happened when he went down to Georgia?
Jesus said summoning Satan from hell probably wasn't a good idea. And then guy's like, well, that really wasn't my idea.
Jesus is telling me to quit talking. Okay.
Okay, well, we know from now on never to summon Satan ever again.
You know, I think most
Thanks
people
again
knew
to
that
my
to start
patrons.
with.
Your support and encouragement has really helped me in our fight for true love against the evil Jesuit order. I'm really happy to have such awesome friends, and I really like hanging out with you guys on our movie nights. So thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. This is a shirt that Zach Knight sent me for Halloween present. And here's my corkboard. When you send me stuff at my P.O. box and cards, I'm going to put it right up here, and you'll see it on the back of all my videos. Gail, Gail,
Aw.
Gail. Gail, 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 Gail. G-A-I-L, Gail. G-A-I-L, Gail. G-A-I-L, Gail, Gail.
There's Jeff Holiday's name.
Yep.
Gail.
I feel like we've learned a lot.
We have. I agree.
All right, so.
And then there's whatever Billy was doing.
Yeah, Billy had his own thing going on.
I was watching.
Yeah, in your own way.
So this is the last time for a while that we will not be doing a post show. I just have a lot to attend to right now. So no post show tonight, but the post shows are coming back. And we're gonna do movie reviews and everything. Check the calendar for who's gonna be guests coming up as well. And anything I'm done, but if you guys have anything else you want to say before we end the show, feel free.
Plug away. Go watch my Magic the Gathering content on YouTube. I'm Lord Magicus. It's great. I play a lot of Merfolk and then sometimes some other stuff too.
Nice. Listen to my podcast, The Worst Year of Our Lives, the thrilling season finale next week. Not that you really need to listen to them in any sort of order. And if you want to send me money, send it to me at paypal.me/notscotthenson. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it is also at notscotthenson. And that's all the things.
All right. We will see you guys here on Saturday for the Saturday bonus show. Till then, have a good one. Oh no.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
In the beginning, there was nothing, and then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants.